It's an orphanage, Ukta. What would you have me do? Seize their toys as payment?
They failed to pay tribute. We should withdraw our protection, at the very least.
And cede more ground to the Stone Lord? You're not suggesting I yield a single inch of the city, my city, to this cult?
We're searching for Minsk of Ershin.
I'll do better than tell you where he is. I'm bringing him here as we speak. Or parts of him, at least. I gave no orders about the condition of his corpse.
Treachery is this, Nine Fingers. Have you thrown in with the Absolute too?
It's Minsk who's found his faith with Faerun's newest god. And a new name with it. The Stone Lord.
Minsk is an old friend. Perhaps my oldest. We've fought at one another's backs, times beyond counting. And the last time I saw him, I left him to die.
It's still moving.
Hush your fussing. Nine Fingers had this one made especially. Moradin's cracked clay. There is no gold in here!
Meet Minsk. He still seems very much himself to me.
You. If there is one thing Minsk hates more than beasts with bad breath, it is those who are tricksome with the truth.
Perhaps I can explain. The Stone Lord sees through your lies, shapeshifter.
Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Cinderellimouse and I'm back with Baldur's Gate 3. We're currently in the vault of the bank where we met Minsk and figured out he's following some kind of shapeshifter version of Jaheira who is manipulating him. The criminal crime lord Nine Fingers Keen, who runs the guild, did kind of set a trap to try and capture him because he's running around with the Absolute. He's called the Stone Lord, and yeah, she's kind of had enough of his bullshit. So she set a trap for him. It didn't work. We showed up and saved the day. But what did they take from the vault? What's going on with this? What are they up to? Why do they want Minsk? Let's investigate. So have we talked to this guy? I can't remember who we haven't talked to. I think we did talk to this guy, but let's just check if he has anything else to say.
I hope you've come to make a lodgment. A city-sized one?
Oh yeah, so he's basically, Minsk ran off with a load of money. He robbed the bank, and this guy, Rakath Glitterbeard, is basically saying, can you go and get my gold back, please? From that big scary guy. And we're like, yeah, sure. We don't care about gold, but I'm literally going to go and rob his vaults right now. So, oh, I actually have enough money to give to him, but it's my money. It's not the money that was stolen, so I'm not doing that. Let's say, you lost innocent people's money. The guild ought to swallow some of that cost. I don't think that would go down well with Nine Fingers, but let's see what he says.
Oh, you're serious? Maybe you don't have a head for accounting, but that's not quite how numbers work.
Okay. I'm going to leave. I'm not going to try and convince him. I just wanted to see what he had to say. Oh, there's a dagger on the floor. Let's pick that up. Let's have a quick look at these people. They don't have anything too interesting on them. And quite a few of them do have these murderous cuts, but they're not that great. I mean, maybe if we had like somebody who did throwing daggers, you know, maybe like a monk that did that. But I don't want to pick those up. I'm not going to end up using them. Is there anyone else? Let me have a look. We've checked those two people. Let's talk to this guard while she's here.
Gods above, the Stone Lord up close.
Do you have anything else to say?
Smell that? I think old Glitterbeard got a fright.
She's implying he pooped himself. My plan for today is have a quick look at the vaults, see if there's anything nice that we can find in there. We do need to go back to Nine Fingers and kind of tell her what happened and catch up with her. And then I think we're going to side quest a little bit. We've got this Find the Artist, and I don't want to forget to do it. So it feels like now is the time to do it. It does, as it continues, kind of lead you down to the sewers, because everything leads you down to the sewers in Act 3. So I want to do everything above ground, you know, that makes sense before heading down there, and then we'll do like the sewers all in one go. So yeah, we're gonna go and check that out. So but first let's just
still catching my breath.
Same girl. So these people, the guards that he's took in with him here, they are actually working with the guild. If you listen to the conversation.
Bloody cultists are fit.
So Nine Fingers does have her finger in many pies.
First time the vault's been breached the entire time I've worked here. I hope this won't affect my bonus.
It's alright, I'll get the money back. Don't you worry about a thing. So this is the mimic that tried to eat Minsk and failed.
Breathe.
Wait.
Breathe. And switch bloody jobs.
He's not enjoying his job apparently. What's this? A detailed record of gold in and out of various vaults. While the individual vaults seem to have large amounts of money deposited in them and then simply left there, the main vault is the constant stream of gold in and out. Handfuls of gold constantly being added and subtracted. This is what Mince took. It's a record of the working life of Baldur's Gate, a 10 days profit from a trader, and a family dipping into their savings to buy bread, a child depositing a coin they got for their birthday. So they've not robbed the vaults of the rich people who can afford it. They've robbed the daily takings of like small businesses. They've taken the money of the people of Baldur's Gate. So again, this is all part of Gortash's plan to kind of drive people into a state of desperation, into a state of poverty and therefore need, so that he can exploit them and take advantage of them. And again, this is a strategy of tyrants in the real world too, I have noticed. Let's keep looking around. I think there's a few more interesting things to find. So I'm going to look in the vaults, but somewhere there's a book that tells us which vault belongs to who, which I think will be a helpful reference. A summary of local business matters. I think we might have already read that, but you can have a quick read of that if you want to. Also these loading dock chest keys. Don't mind if I do. Oh,
Hey, soldier.
hi Carla. How are you? Yeah, so I think we should take these. What's this? Talis Tactics Ultimate Trick Book. A concise guide to winning the game of Talis, including a robust appendix detailing methods of cheating. The later appendix appears well thumbed with certain specific methods starred or underlined, so somebody who wants to cheat. Does make sense for the people who run the bank. Letter from Lady Janeth. Lady Janeth, I think, is this the lady that we're going to go and see? Leela? I think this might be the Freed the Artist lady. Glitterbeard, you will recall that I deposited a rather important ring in your vault for safekeeping. I may have been premature in locking it away, and I have decided I would rather keep it close. I will come along tomorrow to retrieve it. Please, have all the necessary arrangements made. I spat on my screen then, gross. Yours, etc. Lady Violet Janeth. I can't say her name, I'm sorry. I'm going to take that with me because I think we are about to go and meet her, if that's the person I'm thinking of. But where is... I think the docks is for another day. I can't be arsed creeping around the docks. I'm not very good at it. We'll save the docks for when we go in that direction more. What's this? I think, is this... Oh, yeah, we read that in Act 1. I don't want to read that again. Record of the Honoured. Since its inception, the counting house has been at the heart of Baldur's Gate economic success. Our founder, magnate Carrick Fessiant may have been our first patron, but over the years many others have generously contributed to our institution. Here we record their names. I think we read that upstairs actually, that sounds familiar. I don't want to repeat things too much. I am looking for something specific. And this is what I was looking for. Counting house list of family vaults. I am sorry, I'm so tired this week. It's gaming's fault. Games companies keep announcing things at like 2 a.m, 4 a.m. that get me excited and then I can't get back to sleep. So I'm tired for a good reason. I'm like tired, excited, which makes me very scatty. Reminder from the head banker for any new hires, memorize the names in our legacy vault holders. These clients are not to be interfered with, they come and go as they please. Counting house family vaults, head of houses that have keys. Leroican, Janeth, Tsar, Grey, Ravengard, Gortash, Keen, that's Nine Fingers, Devere and Glitterbeard. So we should have some of these keys already. For example, Devere is Viconia, who was running the Shah worshipper enclave. We took her out. Well, actually, we let her go. She was a previous companion from previous games, and I was like, Clemency, go to the Underdark. I'll talk to you later. So we should have Devere's key. I don't think I've took Nine Fingers key, I'm not that stupid. I think we've got the Tsar key, because that's Cazador, who is Astarian's kind of evil big guy, and of course Leroican, who is the guy running the Wizard's Tower that we went to fight. So we should have Vault 1, Vault 3, and Vault 8, and I'm immediately going to forget that, so... But it's good to know who we're stealing from, right? So let's go down here. So Vault 1, that was Leroican, right? So the Wizard's Stash, we have a Nymph Coat with Dominate Person. Don't mind if I do. We also have a Spell Savant Amulet. You gain an additional level 2 spell slot. That could be handy for someone like a Warlock or a Paladin, perhaps, because they don't have as many high-level spell slots. So if we gave that to someone like Will, because he's a Paladin in this playthrough, that could be a very, very handy indeed. Right, I don't think we've got the key to any other vaults, but let's check. No. Vault 3 is Cazador Sar. Thank you, Astarian. So we have the long arm of the Gur. So he stole a Gur weapon? That is cheeky. He stole their children and their weapons. When used against undead creatures, this weapon has a 1d4 bonus to attack and damage rolls. That could be useful for where we're heading. I'm not going to lie. Who do I want to give that to, though? I don't know. I'll just keep it on me, and I can pass it along as we see fit. So which one was Viconia?
Wait a minute, though.
Not number 7, number 8? Number 8. So these are the proceeds from the Shah temple, basically. The Patriarch blackmail files. Shah worshippers blackmail, so they take people's memories and they're like blackmail people. This is a thick notebook containing background dossiers on all the leading patriarch families of Baldur's Gate, cross-indexed to show the web of business arrangements and intermarriages between them. The Sharans do their research. A typical entry is as follows. Halath family, arrivists, relatively speaking. Real estate money, upper and lower city. They own the Elf Song, the Singing Lute, the Stormshore Row, and is a silent partner with a minority stake in the Blushing Mermaid. Oh my god, that's a monopoly! Head of the family is nominally the elderly Lord Orgothan Hlath, but in practice all decisions are made by his business-savvy daughter, Matron Marigold. Exploitable vulnerability. Favourite grandniece, Holiday Hal, heir to the Lord Orgothon, is an insatiable gambler and owes substantial debts in dicing halls from the Stone Eyes to So's Foot. So, interesting. So basically, through blackmail, the Sharans can leverage that authority to have sway in basically all the taverns of Baldur's Gate. That's how I'm reading that. Skeletons in the Patriarch closets. Valuation assessment of Patriarch dossiers compiled confidentially by Ser Uktar, Grand Versa. Wait, Uktar is a Sharan? What's happening? No. Guildburser. Uktar is the guy that we met in the last video when we went to see Nine Fingers, and he was like, oh, I would quite like all the vaults, the keys to the vaults in the bank. Now we know why. He was probably trying to cover up his own tracks if he's a Faerun, and they've got, oh wait, let's read it. Esteemed Mother Superior, this peerless collection is clearly the fruit of many years' intelligence work, and speaking professionally, I found reviewing it to be very personally rewarding. Wait, hang on, maybe he's not a Faerun, maybe the guild and Worshippers were just working together. It would also be financially rewarding if, at need, the cloister chose to sell it to the highest bidder on the gate's black market. In such an event, I recommend offering it to Nine Fingers Keen at the guild, of course, to Edvard Needle of Baldur's Mouth, well, he's dead, we took care of that, and to Blaze Liara Portier of the Flaming Fist. Blaze Liara Portier is the one that Raphael also had an interest in. To get your best price, mention to each that you're offering it to the others. So he's giving them like financial advice about how to play them off against each other and get more money. If your situation becomes urgent, any of these would gladly buy these dossiers outright for several thousand gold, but you'd get more in an auction. So he's he's said Nine Fingers, who's his boss, but he's also like, play her off against the others. Uktar! I'm going to give that to Nine Fingers and we'll see what she makes of it. No wonder he wanted to get into the vaults. Okay, I don't think we can get into any of these. Just but breathe. We'll return here when we've got more keys, because I think we can basically get a lot of keys. Is there anything in here? So this is the vault that they robbed from, basically. This is the vault that...
These footprints started in the sewers.
Because everything leads to the sewers. All roads lead to the sewers in Baldur's Gate, Act 3. Yeah, so this is where they've robbed stuff from, like, the ordinary citizens. Okay, I think we should head out. I think we should head back to camp, have a chat with everybody, get everybody's reactions to what just happened, because obviously finding Minsc is quite a big deal. And then we'll switch out who we've got and we'll go and do the Free the Artist quest. I think that's my plan. So, camp. I'm always so tired and scatty when I do these videos. Thank you so much for putting up with me and joining me. I really do appreciate those of you who show up every time I post a video. I hope you're enjoying it. I hope I'm not too annoying when I'm scatty. Okay. Shadowheart, what do you think?
Minsc. He seemed to believe that doppelganger was truly Jaheira. A sure sign he's being manipulated.
Maybe he's just not that smart. It's funny as well because he was faced with the real Jaheira, and yet he still believed the doppelganger was Jaheira, and he thought the real Jaheira was like the fake. So yeah, they've definitely played tricks on him there. Will.
Minsc is being tricked. By the hells, we've got to rip him away from that shapeshifter.
So I think Will's reaction comes from him being like a big fan of the history and the lore and the heroes of Baldur's Gate. Obviously he's Baldur's Gate born and bred. You know, his dad really liked to tell him like children's tales and things, like the one he shared with us in Act 1 about the devil. So yeah, he was probably raised on stories about Minsc and him being a hero, and as kind of like a folk hero himself, you know, he's like imagining himself in that situation. He's like, we've got to go and save him. We need him on our side. Answer can wait for another day.
I am loath to admit it, but if we can pacify Minsc, he may be a worthy companion. Any man who can resist being digested by a mimic may even give an elder brain food for thought.
I always love it. She has the best takes, honestly. Like, people who don't recruit Minthara are missing out. I know she's kind of evil, but she's great. I love her.
I grow tired of these false faces. Every corner we turn, another. And now it is my face they use to turn Minsc against us. I am sorry, but I am just tired.
Aww. And she must be so relieved to like know that he's alive, because she She admitted to us that she left him for dead. She had to abandon him when shit went down in a previous battle, like many, many years ago. And then she said she'd been praying, like she'd been visiting the statue of him and never realised that it was actually him. He was like petrified as a statue. Okay. She does like us to take a hard line with her. She doesn't want us to pussyfoot around. She wants us to say it like it is and maybe tease her a little bit. So we could say, of course you're tired. You're ancient, but we have work to do. I think she'd like that. I don't think she'd appreciate us saying number 3, that we should have killed him because, you know, he's very close to her heart. Enough sulking, Harper. Now is not the time to grow soft. That's a very Karlach thing to say. I think Cordia would say too, why? We know Minsk is alive, we just have to find him. But I think she'd appreciate the tease. Of course you're tired. You're ancient. But of course you're tired. You're ancient. But we still have work to do.
Ha! Bastard. When I left Minsk to this fate, I believed I had no choice. I believe it still. We were ignorant of our enemy, unarmed against the cult. I made the right decision, but I do not like how easily I made it. Minsk would have never left me behind, no matter what happened. That is his problem entire. The past century left Minsk unchanged. And so he believes the world has never changed, that I have not. You saw the fool, hanging on the doppelganger's every word for no other reason than it wears my face.
Bless him. Yeah, he's not the smartest hero in the canon. Yeah, I knew she'd like that tease because I've seen the way that she talks to her family. So, yeah, I'm glad we made her laugh with that. It's the sort of humour that I have with my own family, to be honest. You don't have to explain, Jaheira. You're worried for your friend. It's not a crime.
No. But snotting into my sleeve while there is still work to do is. Come, men. We need a lead on where these shapeshifters have fled to. Let's see what hints they left behind in the vault.
You may notice my graphics are a little bit different. I've been, you know, sometimes they go through like phases where they get a bit like janky and I try and fix it and it takes me a bit of time. So if you notice anything graphical, like her hair looks a bit pixelated, that's why. Okay, cool. Let's keep going. Hi, Shadowheart's parents. I wish the mod to make them get changed would have worked. I think the reason it didn't is because I'd already recruited them. Hi to the Oathbreaker Knight. Glad to see you're still hanging around. Hey to Withers. Hi, Sir Fuzzlelump. Glad you could all join us. Hello to the Mind Flayer statue that Lae'zel has been practicing on. He just shifted. Did you see that? That was terrifying. Lae'zel, what do you think about Minsk?
Is something burdening you?
Lae'zel has no thoughts. If I can get that clip, I'll put it in. Sometimes it glitches out and I don't get the reaction, but I'll try. I don't think Karlach has anything to say because we've already clicked on her.
Soldier.
Which is disappointing because she's a big fan of Minsk. Like when she saw him, she was really excited. So it's weird that she doesn't have anything to say now. So I think something's glitched out there. I'll try and get it.
Of all the places I expected would find this Minsk, crawling from the broken jaws of a mimic wasn't high on my list. What's life without a few surprises, eh?
Right. He's so handsome. Talking of handsome, hello Astarion.
Minsk puts on quite a show of brawn, even if there's no brain worth mentioning. I mean, I hate to judge the proverbial book, but that oaf may be all cover and no pages.
I was so distracted by all the blood that I didn't really listen properly to what he was saying. I think he was calling him stupid. All right. Next plan. Who do I want with me? I think we can probably just do a short rest and I think we're good to go. I've lost some high-level spell slots, but I reckon I can probably do pretty well without it. And yeah, I think I'll be okay. I think I can do this. How many sorcery points do I have? Quite a few. Okay, I think I'm set. Okay, I think I'm gonna keep, and basically, because I know what to expect, and this, I know some people really hate this quest. It is quite an annoying one, but when you know what you're heading into, you can kind of prepare for it. I think I'm going to keep anyone with radiant damage for this. So, Karlach, I'm going to ungroup you. Astarion, you do not want to be around all my radiant damage. I'm going to take Shadowheart. And then it's kind of a toss-up between Will or Minthara, because Minthara has all those divine smites, which are so overpowered. But I think it's going to be Will. He's a sweet person. And I think I quite like this group for this quest. So, a reminder of what we're doing here. Free the artist. When we went to see the Zentrum in Act 1, which was a long time ago, it was kind of the hidden basement cellar cave area behind Joaquin's Rest. They basically, there was a trader that had a artist, and they were like, our resident artist can do you art.
If you have the gold, my pet artist will make you a most heroical likeness.
But he was basically being held hostage, so we talked the trader, the Zentrum trader, into letting Oscar go.
All right, mate, all right. No need to get arsey about it. Take the money, bastard, if it means that much to you.
He was very snooty. He kind of asked us for money. He wasn't particularly a good person in that moment, I would say, but he did say that we should go and see the his patriarch in Baldur's Gate, and get a reward for freeing him, basically. So, like, his painting patron.
I can't say I've ever been bought before. How much did I fetch? Well, you should at least know what you've paid for. I am the Oscar Fevras, at your service.
It seems you've made quite the profit. My patron will see you rewarded. My betrothed, I should say.
Assuming Lady Janeth still wishes to marry me after our little, falling out. She offered me a future. And so, in a fit of madness, I told her of my past. Of the woman I'd loved before she found me. Love still, in truth.
Oscar left for Baldur's Gate. Who knows, maybe we'll see him there. So I do know where to find him. I'm going to head out to the city. I'm probably going to head to Baldur's Gate. Like the literal gate. And he should be down here somewhere. So I think he's not. Yeah, this is it. This building here. So we've got, just to kind of orientate you, we've got Jaheira's house here, and then we go past this little park area, and this is Oscar's house. So let's head over that way. Companion chatter? No?
All these people.
That's sad. I thought I was going to get companion chatter. Sometimes you get loads, and sometimes you don't really get any. I am nervous. I'm quite nervous. I might save. Okay, let's head in. Let me put my headphones in for this. Janeth Estate. Let me just see if there's anything here. No, I thought there might be like a bit of foreshadowing or something. So we've got a guard outside.
Private estate of the Honourable Janeth family.
Let's say hello.
A good day to you, madam. I apologize, but Lady Janeth is not currently welcoming visitors. If you are here with regards to her recent marriage, you may leave any gifts or warm wishes with me, and I will ensure she receives them. Forgive me. As you can hear, Lady Janeth is indisposed at present. Please come back another time.
What's going on, mate? So did you hear that? There was like a bang and a shout, like a woman's shout from inside. And you are?
Tarhun Nemonis, butler to Lady Janeth, esteemed patron of the arts. At least I am most of the time. Lady Janeth wishes for some time alone with her new spouse, and has sent her staff on holiday accordingly.
Okay, I'm gonna level with you guys. I really like this guy. He's her, like, servant, basically, but he's so loyal to her that even though he's been dismissed and sent on holiday, he's still standing guard outside her house because there's clearly something that he's keeping an eye on. Okay. Does she often send her entire staff away at such short notice?
Ordinarily, no. Though such generosity would not be out of character. But in this instance, I fear she has other motivations. Motivations I will not talk about.
Interesting. So he's so loyal to her that he's, like, not even willing to tell us what's going on. He's like, that is her private business. So I like Lady Janeth. You know, we know that she's a patron of the arts. She treats her staff well, apparently. I think, you know, of the elite of Baldur's Gate, I think most of them are horrible, but you get one or two nice ones, and I think Lady Janeth is one of the nice ones. Well, it's a funny way to spend your holiday, stood right outside your workplace.
In ordinary circumstances, I'd appreciate her generosity more fully, but, well, I prefer to be here for when she changes her mind.
Okay, so he suspects that things are going a little bit south here, and he wants to be, you know, on call if she needs him. I don't know if I'm missing a bit of dialogue here, so we'll just click it, we'll see what it says.
Were you to try and enter, there'd be nothing I could do to stop you. After all, I am on holiday. Do as you wish.
I love that. He's like, I'm off the clock. I can't stop you. So he's basically encouraging us to go in. He's like, no, I want somebody to go in and help her and check on her. I just can't do it myself because I've been dismissed, but I also don't want to leave. Like, he's so sweet. I want her to marry him. Let's have a quick look at the mailbox. Let's see if we can figure out what's going on here. A simple letter. I'm scared. I'm going to get so messed up here. Dearest Fifi, I write in hoping you've received word from Oscar at last, or made any headway at all to his whereabouts. So this was when he was missing, I guess. I've known you for too long to believe you're not tossing and turning at night over his absence. You must be worried sick. Do let me know as soon as you hear anything. I promise I'll keep any news, good or ill, in the strictest confidence. We both know how the nobility love to gossip. I think that's meant to be love, but it says ove. With love and concern, Maria. So she has, like, nice friends as well, unless they're also after gossip and it's just a pretense of being nice. Letter of apology. Dawnbringer Huang. So this is a kind of cleric of Lathander. Madam, please forgive me for my inability to clear your fine house of what haunts it. Good thing I brought a cleric with me. Two clerics, actually, because Cuddy is a cleric too. Though Lathander's light is mighty, it, like all things, has its limits. I do have the blood of Lathander that might help. Have you tried Seluna? She thrives by night, and believe me, your house is deep in night. Best wishes, Dawnbringer Huang. Well, it just so happens that I've brought a lot of people with radiant damage powers to this house, so let's see how this goes. I am so nervous right now. I do have the Blood of Lathander equipped, don't I? I feel like I can't actually use it because I haven't long rested, unfortunately, but it is going to do... It doesn't even do radiant damage if I bonk people with it. Do you know what? YOLO. We've got this. She says. So this is basically a classic haunted house. Think murder house. It's not, actually, to be fair, it's not as bad as the murder house from Curse of Strahd. Okay, anything out here? Oh, let's take it. Don't mind if I do. And some belladonna. Ooh, crows. Quoth the ravens. We seem to be okay so far. I'm going to head straight upstairs, I think. We'll see what we can see. Oh, what just happened? Oh. Okay, now I have a bit of an advantage because I have see invisibility. Because Volo took one of Cordia's eyes and replaced it with the magical eye, I can see things that are invisible. And it does turn out that this place is a little bit haunted. So, yeah, these are definitely bad spirits. And you can see that it does say revealed because I've got see invisibility. I can still hear noises as well, so I think there's probably more than one. Yeah, and apparently they've got telekinesis skills. So let's deal with this situation then, I guess. I am going to just do you know what? I'm going to do Sacred Flame. And I actually want Shadowheart because she has one of the best skills for this. Do you know what I should do as well? I should also get her Deva out. Yeah. So I'm thinking who else has a Deva. But I actually want to do... Let me do a level 4 Spirit Guardians. Radiant damage. This is going to be super helpful for this. And I'm just going to run towards her. Okay, she took 16 damage from that. Jaheira. Actually, let me move Cordia forward. I wonder if this is worth the cost. Because I think there might be a second one. There might be another one. Yep. We've got 2. We've got a problem. So let's see what Jaheira can do here.
I think we have given
She has Sunbeam. I think she did have... She did have Sunbeam, but... Sorry, she's got Moonbeam. She did have Sunbeam, but we've lost that because we used it in the last fight. She has got Guiding Bolt. I think Moonbeam is a pretty good call because I can do it and then I can, like, move it. Let me get her. Okay, it only did 9 damage. That was not the best. And then I'll run up and I'll just... Oh, I can't reach! No! Wait. No, I'm hitting Shadowheart, aren't I? Oh, I'm sad that I can't reach. What can I do as a bonus action? Not very much. Just get closer. Just get closer. Okay. I think... See, I can do my Quicken spell, but I also think I kind of want to save it. We're good for now.
Got to focus.
Okay, Shadowheart's taken her turn. Yeah, we don't really need to do... Oh, I can move forward a little bit more and try and get her. Oh, if she comes towards us, I'll get her.
Forever dauntless.
Will. I'm going to need you to get in on this. Come closer. And I might just have him, for now...
No time to waste.
Do a couple of Eldritch Blasts and we'll see how this goes. 1... Let's try and take this one out. Not quite. Good try. I can do Quicken Spell, but I think I want to save it. I don't think I want to use it right now. I can only use it once per short rest. So yeah, I want to save that. Maybe we'll do Divine Favor so our weapon attacks do more damage. More radiant damage. Okay, we've got this. Okay, took damage on the start of the turn. I'm running to Spirit Guardians. Nice. Where did the other one go? Did they go invisible again? Where did they go? I am not okay with this. All I can do is kind of move around and hope that I can see her. Don't know where she went. Revealed! Wait. It said revealed and then it went away. Where is she? I think she's around here somewhere. Do I have anything that does an area attack but doesn't cost me too much money? Let me try. Let me just... I don't know where she is.
You still have time to surrender.
Let me move Moonbeam. I don't know where she went. I think if I get closer to Spirit Guardians, I can hopefully tempt her to come in and join us. I can also move Shadowheart around and see if I can... I don't know where she went. Damn it. Oh, they're tricky.
Path.
Right, can I... Oh, hang on. Here she is. I think this is where she is. Can you see? There's like bending around her. I didn't get her. Like here, I think. What if I do like a level 1 Burning Hands and don't get Jaheira? So let me try and position better. About there? Got her. Yay! Okay, but we've got more to do. We've got more to do. Shadowheart.
What's next?
Can you come this way, please? Quickly before Spirit Guardians runs out. Because I want you to get in here, please. There should be. Haha! There's more in here. Okay. Yeah, I'm making use of that Spirit Guardians. I knew there was some in this room. So, Cordia, please can you... I think we'll just go in with Sacred Flame. Okay, a decent amount of damage. Sorry about the dodgy camera angles. Can I not get in here? Why can't I move? Jaheira's in my way. Jaheira! Jaheira! I can't reach her, I don't think. It says can't reach destination. Can you get in this room? Why can't you reach? What are you doing, girl? What do you mean you can't reach? Yes, you can. Right, hang on. No, that's the candlestick. Damn, she dodged. Okay, I can move Moonbeam though onto her. Okay, we did something. And then move out the way.
Blades bared.
Okay.
Still breathing.
Now I
everything.
can get Cordia in. I could maybe push her back into Moonbeam. Oh, it's not the right direction. Oh, that's the candle. The bloody candelabra keeps getting in the way. I want to kind of come in and just see if there's any more in here though. I'm not sure if there's only 2 or if there's more. So at least I've got my like see invisibility to keep an eye on them. Enemy attacking out of reach. Warcaster, that's going to do lightning hands. I've forgotten what it's called. Shocking grasp. Yay! Easy. Okay, let's have a bit of a look around here then. So we know we're dealing with a haunted house. Dismissal of staff. At Lady Janna's request. Sorry, I can hear things cracking, and it makes a crackling noise on the audio. Chamberlain Mercer. At Lady Janeth's request, all domestic staff are asked to leave the premises.
It's been a long day. I'll need to rest soon.
Calm down, Cordia. To leave the premises and consider themselves on temporary leave until recalled. No imputation of malfeasance. What are these hard words? I have a degree with a specialism in literature. I do not know these words. No imputation of malfeasance should be inferred from this. In light of recent events, Our Lady simply wants a little time to herself. During this leave, staff will be paid high wages and are free to seek other temporary employment. They've been treated very well. So, no, sorry, half wages. So they're basically on holiday, I guess. They're getting paid to do nothing and they're allowed to seek other temporary employment. They're not kind of like, no, you work for us. So they do seem quite fair as employers. Anything else we can find? Shall I play the piano? I can't hear anything. Let's keep looking around. There's a lot of blood everywhere. We have messed up this fancy house. Well, to be fair, the ghosts were throwing the furniture around before we even got here. Art appraisal. So we know she's an art patron. Art appraisal by Gunnar Maud begins with this. My mother took me aside one morning and told me my father had gone crazy. I was 7 at the time. In her defense, she was pretty gentle about it. Your dad's okay. He's just gone crazy, that's all. When I asked her if crazy meant he'd locked himself in his study again to paint for 3 days, she told me no. He'd attacked her with a sharpened paintbrush. She said it just like that. Matter of fact, no tears in sight. They had been married 6 years, tying the knot 1 year after. I feel like she's warning Lady Janeth, right? She's kind of like, I've seen this film before and I didn't like the ending. They had been married 6 years, tying the knot 1 year after Mum pushed me out from between her legs in a garden shed in the boonies outside Waterdeep. Art is a funny thing. It's kind of that thing of being like, I don't want to comment on your situation directly, but let me put an idea in your head. I think that's what she's doing. Mitchell and Webb tell us in their excellent breakdown of the craft that good art replicates life while great art overcomes life. That morning, at 7 years old with unlaced shoes and a friction burn on my butt from scooting too fast across the floor, I learned the truth of that and its corollary, that while overcoming that strange thing called life, great art can gobble it up just as easily. Yeah, I feel like that is a warning. I feel like she's like, Lady Janeth, you're too kind, you're too forgiving, and I think you might be in a bit of a bad situation here. Okay. So we're in a bit of an office. Ooh, strongbox more.
What's that?
There's a book out here. So here, I don't really know exactly where we are, but it's pretty. We could potentially be able to sneak back into the house if we wanted to, through this like back way and up this vine. The butler's cane has a knob on the end. That is porn. Gale has a copy of that. He got it from Elminster's library. I'm sorry, I'm struggling to talk. It's because I'm tired. So we can't get in the strong box yet. Maybe Astarion can rob the place later. Book of Suitors. Penelope, that you? Is she called Penelope? What's Odysseus' wife called? I feel like it's Penelope. Maybe I'm wrong. Within this plain diary are glued letters from suitors seeking Janeth's affections. Madam, please, you mustn't leave me in suspense. Tell me you'll be mine, or at least all is lost. One or the other. I'll not sleep another 10 days. So she has a lot of suitors, apparently. She had her choice of men. Milady, I was dreadfully sorry to hear about your husband's demise, and I'd hoped you'd come calling sometime this 10 day, that I might convey my condolences to you in person. I've just received a lovely shipment of red from the south, and thought it might be some consolation to you. That seems a bit predatory, honestly. That's like taking advantage of a grieving widow. Lord Haventh. Dear Madame, might I come visit you on the morrow and pay my respects to your great house? It's been so long since I've had the privilege to sup tea at your side. Horatius. So, sorry, I'm a bit uncomfortable. My jeans are wedging themselves up straight up my crotch. So, that might be too much information, but, you know, I think we have that kind of relationship here where I can share those kind of things with you. Oh, money for services rendered. What have we got here? The Approachable East and The Approachable East. I think we've probably read those before. They're quite common books. There's a note on the table, contractor's record. A quickly scrolled invoice of work completed. On this property, I guess. Sliding door concealed to cubby in atelier. Additional cost, structural reinforcements after door installation, making it more secret. So there's a secret door in the atelier, which is, I guess, where the guy does his painting. Invoice. I wonder if Lady Janeth knows about that. Blue Lynx Adventurers, 100 gold pieces. No trace of Oscar found from here to Waterdeep. So she was spending quite a lot of money looking for him. No, she genuinely was upset that he'd gone. Your new ring. What have I just seen? What just made noise? Our most profound and gracious thanks for your patronage and granting us the honour of crafting your wedding ring. We wish you all the greatest joy for your upcoming nuptials, and should you desire in years to come to mark the happy occasion with a gift of similar craft and quality, we would be delighted to offer you our services once more, along with a returning customer discount. Yours in artistry, Omatola. Beneath the signature is a stamp of a... Beneath the signature is a stamp of a shining jewel, the words "The Glitter Gala" embossed in gilt across the centre. Glitter Gala is like across the road from Jaheira's house. It's a shop. The Approachable East, just Traveller's Guide to the Soul Coast. Regards missing painters. Other painters have gone missing? A note written on official flaming fist parchment. Lady Jan. Oh, Devella. Okay, so we know this is taken seriously if Devella's involved. She's the little, is she a halfling or a dwarf? I'm not actually sure. But she's the detective who was like taking the murders seriously and doing actual research. We like Devella. I can't think how she speaks. Lady Janeth, while I appreciate the offer of a generous donation to Fist coffers, I've got neither the authority nor spare boots on the ground to authorise a Sword Coast-wide search for your friend, Monsieur Faerun. So she's like, I'm busy. Murders are happening. Look for your friend yourself. I'll keep an eye out while I'm on the beat in the city, but until we get the full Steel Watch rollout promised by the benevolent Lord Gortash, we're simply stretched too thin. I hope he shows up soon, my lady. I really do. I believe she genuinely does. Like, she would help if she could, I think. She's a good person. So, yeah, like, Lady Janeth was pulling out all stops to try and find her husband. Baldur founds the city. The text reads his subject on Baldur, a sailor of exquisite renown who founded the city of Baldur's Gate. Baldur, big fan, talking about answer, foreshadowing. I'm going to go ahead and send that to Will. We'll have a read of that another day. Right, let's keep going. Right, I think we need to go and find Lady Janeth. She might be in trouble. Let's go through here. And, oh, another wardrobe on its side. Oh, she just ran straight through it. Like, it's a ghost wardrobe. What? Are you stuck? Have you gone behind that wardrobe and got yourself stuck? What's happening? Okay. Oh. Oh. Well, we found Oscar, and I suppose this is Lady Janeth. Let's go and see what the situation is. Okay, I'm just making sure everybody's in a huddle in case we get a cutscene. Hello? Everything okay in here? How's it going?
Oscar, if you're still in there, listen to my voice. This is not you. Please let me help you.
All I hear is the grunting of a swine.
Rude.
Come closer so I can rip out your filthy tongue.
Stop this. I love you, Oscar. And I know you love me.
It's your gold I love, hogwife. But all the riches in Faerun would not be enough to make a life with you worth living.
Oh, gods aid me. He does not mean the things he says. You! Help subdue him, but be gentle. He's not to blame.
Are you sure about that? So, really love... Honestly, get Volo's art. Trust Volo. He's a great doctor. 10 out of 10 would recommend again. Yeah, I don't know. I need to try and remember to put a trigger warning at the start of this video because obviously this is a kind of a domestic violence situation. Lady Janeth truly loves him. She thinks he's not acting like himself. He was giving scoundrel when we met him. Like, he seems like he's possessed right now. Clearly there's a ghost situation going on. He had that blue light around him, so he could be possessed. This could genuinely not be him. But from the way that he was talking when we met him in the Zen, he does seem a little bit about the money. So I think Lady Janeth might have misplaced her love, but we'll see how this plays out. We don't want to hurt Oscar. It does say he's possessed actually, but he's not a threat. He's not red. You are possessed. An unknown spirit controls your every action. I think we just have to start taking these ghosts out. Let me go about here. Oh, reverberation damage apparently. And let me do lightning bolt. I think that's probably a good idea. I'll try not to get Lady Janet. Okay, we made a start. Is now the time to use my sorcery points? I've got 10. I think it costs 3 per time. I'm going to use one lot of my sorcery points. And do you know what? I'm just going to do the same again. Lightning bolt. I'll use 2. Okay. So this one's nearly down. This one's looking very damaged. And we need someone to get this one.
Still standing.
Okay.
No
I would
matter
like
what you
actually
heard.
Shadowheart to go next. Oh, I really need to remember to get her Deva out. I think we're doing the classic. We're going to go in with a level 3. I think we'll do it. Spirit Guardians. And I think we'll run over here to these 2. There we go. So we've took this one down completely. This one's took a decent amount of damage. And you know what? I don't know if this is going to make me drop Spirit Guardians, but I want to Sanctuary Lady Janet so she doesn't get hurt. She's only got 6 hit points, so we're going to protect the woman. Girls looking after girls, and Will. I'm not saying Will's a... You get what I'm saying.
Death greets us all. But
Right,
not
Jihira
today.
is not messing around here. She's like, I am going to take you down. I don't really want to use Moonbeam because I'm worried Lady Janet might run into it and get hurt herself. I might go ahead and use Guiding Bolt. How many hit points does this one have? She literally has 1 hit point. Can I take her out like
For
this?
the fallen.
There you go. That was my bonus action, so I still have my action. I might be able to take this one out. 25 hit points. Let's go in with a level 3 Guiding Bolt. Close. We might get her with Spirit Guardian. She's only got 2 hit points left. Rude. And we do have Will here, so I think we can just run in and probably get her with an Eldritch Blast, I reckon. Nice.
Still breathing. Thank you.
I can't even steal these.
Now, not that I'm ungrateful for your help, but... Wait. Your face is familiar to me. Yes, I've seen it before in Oscar's sketches. You're the one who saved him from the Zentarim.
I'm not sure if it was me or Dirge at this point. It's been a long time. But yes, we did as a group. It was a group effort. Oh. I know the sign. We've got a cleric option. I know the signs of a supernatural when I see them. Tell me everything about Oscar's condition.
Not long after the wedding, he lost his appetite, fell into dark moods. He started to avoid my company entirely. Artistic temperament, I thought, but it worsened. He became violent. Called me some rather imaginative names. I hesitate to say it, but I think you're right. Something supernatural has taken hold of him. Oscar has been possessed.
He has been possessed, but that doesn't mean he was a good person before he got possessed. I think your love might be misplaced. I think she'd be better off with that Dragonborn downstairs, honestly. Has he been sniffing his paints? It does seem personal. He seems quite nasty to her. He didn't try and kill us. Yes, that much does seem obvious.
The last time I left this room, the walls started bleeding.
Ew.
And a portrait of my mother tried to bite me. Oh. Flying furniture and screaming portraits I could deal with. But to see my husband reduced to such a state... I can't come within arm's reach without him trying to strangle me. And he calls me such vile things. It hates everyone, but it loathes me. It's not him. I know he would never hurt me. And I promised I would let no harm come to him. As you can see, I've already failed. It's obvious he needs more help than I can give. Please, you saved him once. You must find a way to cure him.
I do agree that I think it's unlikely that he would hurt her, because I think he's after the money, and, you know, he's probably, you know, more likely to want to keep on her good side and butter her up and keep that money coming than, you know, if he accidentally hurt her too much, then, I don't know, he's a husband. You never know, right? I feel like she is in quite a bad situation, to be honest. He's too dangerous. A merciful death is the best I can offer. I mean, I don't like the man. I like the cleric option. I feel like, again, if you've ever been in a situation where somebody's in a bad relationship, like bad-mouthing the partner and trying to make them see and being like they're a bad person, they'll just defend the person, they won't listen. It's better if they try and figure it out for themselves and you just support them. I think I'm going to take the cleric option. Like, she'll just get defensive, right, and push us away. So, possessions cannot be fixed with a simple cure. He needs an expert in the supernatural.
I can't tell anyone about this. It was hard enough to keep it from the servants. The city is rife with paranoia. If word got out about his condition, well, the Steel Watch are hardly known for showing mercy. I need someone to look into this quietly. It's the only chance he has.
Well, where do you suggest I start?
Oscar's behavior began to change shortly after the wedding. He became withdrawn, working obsessively up in his atelier. I tried to take him some food, but I couldn't cross the threshold. It was as though the house itself didn't want me up there. Whatever this thing is, it doesn't want anyone going up there. I swear it's in the walls, watching.
I love her cape. I think I have got like a modded, like a set of modded items that has a cape like that. That has a cape like that in it. But I wish they were like in the just normal game. I don't know. Maybe if you kill her, you get the cape. But obviously, I've never done that. You can't even take the stuff. Ma'am, you asked for my help. Let me root through your chests. So Oscar is knocked out temporarily, which honestly might be for the best. Can I? Oh, okay. So he does have a key on him. I'm going to take that just to help me investigate the study. Let's go and see what's going on. Right, so we've got another suspicious thing here. This golden candelabrum. Okay. I need to...
Whatever comes, I'm ready.
I need to get my... Oh, look, I'm suffering. Oh, oh no. Oh, this thing is awful. Move away. Move away. Oh, this thing's so awful. Ah! No, damn. Oh my god, get away. This thing is the absolute worst. I think this is why people hate this. Oh. I think this is why people hate this so much, because that stupid phantasmal force. Basically, it's like all these little candelabrums and some like skulls and things when we go through this door. It's a pain in the arse. I'm going to show you the way that I handle it, but it's not easy. Anyway, I was trying to prep. I want Shadowheart to get her planar ally out. So, the Deva, because they have radiant damage. Will also summon something? I think he can summon a demon, right? But maybe not a Deva.
How high?
Jahira, she can summon woodland beings. Should I get an elemental out as well? Water elemental, fire elemental, earth or air? Do you know what? Let's get the air elemental because they can teleport. They might just be that extra bit of advantage. Alright, I feel a little bit better prepped.
Have a lot on my mind. And
I am gonna have Shadowheart
There's no time.
put on Spirit Guardians. I want to go quite a high level. And then I'm immediately going to run forward. I'm going to turn-based mode. Okay. Okay, so we need to deal with this. Will, could you possibly come and give this a little jab?
Attack, attack.
Needs another one.
Can't afford to stay idle.
Just thinking how to best do this. If we have a look at this, clearly this is possessed. Radiant immunity, poison immunity, fire. What does that leave me with? What does this do? Piercing damage? It's resistant to piercing damage. I hate these. Is it resistant to necrotic damage? Yes. Ah! Basically though, Haunting Aura. This is the thing that's afflicting us with Phantasmal Force. I hate them so much. I'm just thinking how to best destroy this. Jaheira, can you get over here and jab it? No, not enough thing. Deva, can you fly over here, please? I love the Davas. When they're on our side, I didn't like it when they attacked us. Just give this thing a whack, please. Yeah, that's bludgeoning damage, right? Okay. I like how the ghosts look like the Shah zombies from the Haunted Hospital in Act 2. Okay.
Still on my feet.
It has 74 hit points. Oh, I hate these things so much. Let's go ahead and firebolt. Oh, it doesn't. It has 48 hit points. That's not too bad then. Okay. We've made a start. Let's move forward. Oh! I got her with Lathander's Light. Nice. You can't bonk again, but let's just kind of like corner her in, I guess. The air elemental, I can have, sorry, the angles are awful. I can have the air elemental teleport over to her. And then do his biggest attack, which is multi-attack. Did not work. Okay, Jaheira, can you just fire an arrow or something? Not bad. And then just get a bit closer.
I can still move fast when
So she's going to get an attack, but she's only got 7 hit points. She might take damage on this turn. I was hoping Spirit Guardians would get her. Reroll. Unnerving Screech might make... Oh, I thought she was doing it on Shadowheart. We're okay. Oh, she did. Concentration broken. Damn it. Wasted a 5-level spell. You fucking bish. Oh my god, Shadowheart, why? Will, can you just hit her? Thank you, Will. Okay, one problem solved, but you can see it's still happening. I'm going to have Shadowheart go back into level 3 as fast as I can, Spirit Guardians. And we're going to head over this way.
There I go.
And as soon as I get through here, I want to go back in turn-based mode. Oh, it's okay, we're in initiative. Okay, so we've got another one of these things here. We've also got these skulls, which are a problem. They also have haunted approach on all living creatures, and it will knock them back with grave repulsion on its turn. So this does a huge amount of damage. This is actually really awful. Haunted approach, movement speed and jump distance is halved, and grave repulsion is going to deal 3 to 24 necrotic damage. So if you're not in turn-based mode and you're in this area, it's going to really mess you up. You die very quickly. These things are a pain in the ass. Luckily, if I get Shadowheart to run forward, we can take these skulls out really quite easily with Spirit Guardians. But we also have these two over here to deal with. I'm going to just run forward a little bit. And do you know what? I might even have Shadowheart dash to just start moving forward and take care of those bloody skulls. So we've got them with Spirit Guardians. Is Sanctuary concentration? I want to head to Sanctuary Assault, but I feel like it's a concentration spell. I'm just going to hang out. I'm just going to have that for Shadowheart. Okay. Sir, can you come and bonk this thing? That did not work very well. Crying out loud. Okay.
Never a dull moment.
Cordia. What do I want her to do? So you've got this one here. We've also got this one here to deal with. It's got 4 hit points. I think Cordia... I think Cordia should... Do you know what I think Cordia should do? I think she should do Magic Missile. I think we'll do 1 on here and 2 on this one. Okay. This one's out. This one's not. Quicken Spell. I'm gonna do it again. Because now they're revealed, we can start attacking them.
What must be done?
Jaheira, can you get in here and start probably moonbeaming? Let's do a high-level moonbeam on these two.
Let's try this.
Okay, 1 down, and then we're not right next to this one, so I think we'll just jabber. Okay, we made a start and then move in this direction. Okay. This thing. Can we... I think we should get to this one and try and take this one down. Let's not get in the moonbeam though. Oh, I think we went in the moonbeam. Did we? I'm not sure. And then multi-attack. That's 2 less to worry about. Okay. This one's on the move. Okay, she went in Spirit Guardian, so she's stupid. She saved her concentration saving throw on that. And she walks into the moonbeam. How feckin' stupid. And we get the opportunity attack on her, which is Shocking Grasp. So she basically didn't do herself any favours then. She did us favours. Okay. Will, could you come in here and maybe Divine Smite this one? Let's level... Do you know what? Level 3 Divine Smite. We're not messing around here. Please don't miss. Nice. Withering Cut, just for that extra 2 points of damage that we need. Immune to necrotic damage, because of course she is. I think... What do I want to do? Let's go ahead and just offhand attack Jabba. Okay, done. Sorted. Do I get a second Divine Smite? Wow. Will, we love that about you. But I can't reach her. Oh, I should have teleported. Okay, I can't use my Divine Smite. Can I throw something at her? Can I throw the Legend of Answer at her? We're good, we're fine. We're gonna just hold. Okay, so we've got some more here that are coming to cause us some trouble. I'm okay. I can take it. So you can see all these skulls upstairs as well that are gonna hopefully get taken down by Shadowheart. Alright. 1 up the stairs. We've got a couple here. Oh, it's a shame that David doesn't have shove. I'm just gonna go and bonk this one. Good job, David. And then, can I like fly up here? Okay, so we can get this one on the next. Oh no, he just flew back. Damn, I thought he was flying upstairs. David, you're not the most help. Jaheira, could you possibly... I think we should move Moonbeam, but I'm just a little bit... Oh, it's not Jaheira. I don't know why I thought it was Jaheira. Cordia, you probably need to heal a little bit. I'm going to be honest. Let me get a bigger potion of healing. We don't use them very often, so I think we'll be good. Yep, let's use superior healing. Okay. And then probably get this one with Sanctuary. Okay, didn't work. I tried. Move along this way, please.
I think I could go in another round.
Though. Can you jab this one? Not bad. And then I can move Moonbeam. The thing is, this one might die from Spirit Guardian, so I think I should move Moonbeam onto this one here. But I'm going to have to be careful because I don't want to accidentally, as people run past, I don't want to accidentally Moonbeam them. So I'm going to try and do it as far out of the way as I can. Okay. Not bad. Okay. Damn. Rude! Jaheira successfully got a concentration saving throw on Moonbeam, so that's good. Okay. I think Shadowheart, you probably, if you can move back a tiny bit, you might be able to get these ones. Didn't do damage though. Okay. Do you know what, Shadowheart? I really need you to go and start clearing those skulls. So I am just going to go on Dash and have her take that one out and then head up here. And then we've got 3 more. So, God, these things are awful. I think I should probably... Do I have Misty Step? I don't. That's as much as I can do, but I can do a little bit of healing on everybody. Okay, that's what I've got. Okay. Let's just go ahead and attack this one. Okay, nice. And then probably teleport over here to give Shadowheart some support. Nice. And we can move a little bit more forward as well. Okay, cool.
Battle favors the
fearless. Will. I think probably jab this one. Nice. And then he can probably start working his way up as well. Can I Eldritch Blast her from this position? Not quite. That's a shame. Oh, the angle's wrong. Okay, Will, can you... I don't want to get him Moonbeamed. I'm scared he's going to run through Moonbeam.
Finding my way.
Okay. Can you possibly attack her now? No. Not much I can do then in that case. I guess Dash. Dash, get up the stairs. Come and lend Shadowheart some backup. Why can't you move? Why can't you get there? There we go. Okay. Okay, let's hope Spirit Guardians stay up. Okay, she's coming down. That's good. Leave Shadowheart alone. Rude. Ooh, Phantasmal Force. Okay. Come and bonk this ghost for me, Mr. Flying Man. Helpful. Appreciated. And then how much movement speed can I get to get up here? Not enough to get that close. Okay, just fly a little bit closer there so we can get up on the next turn. Perfect.
Where do I go from here?
Okay, Cordia, you're looking a bit rough, girl. Sacred Flame did nothing. Let's... What do I want to do? Let's... Again, probably just heal a little bit. And start making my way.
Best be on my way.
Upstairs. Okay.
Always this.
Cordia is not the most productive right now. However, Jaheira, we can jab her. And then we can move. Actually, do you know what? Let's move forward.
Understood.
Move Moonbeam back to her. Oh shit, no. No, 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 no. Get upstairs, get upstairs, get upstairs, get upstairs. Girl. Oh, turn-based. Okay, because the skulls are like inanimate objects when they're not like in initiative, once the ghosts are gone, you really want to get back in turn-based mode as fast as you can, because those like attacks that they do are not great. So I'm gonna have Shadowheart run forward and start getting all these skulls. I'm not sure if there's one upstairs or not as well. However, again, I just probably want to get everybody healed a little bit. We do have this one here as well that we need to deal with. This, honestly, I know some people hate this. Because I've done it quite a number of times, I quite enjoy it. But it is, like, kind of an annoying fight. I'm gonna be real. Dava, with your bludgeoning damage, can you come over here and attack this, please? Let's get the ghost out. Okay, good start. You made an attempt. Poor Lady Janeth, her place is getting like so messed up through all of this. Do I have guiding bolt? I don't, do I? What do I want to do with her? Let's do you know what? Let's do high level magic missile. I think we don't have much more fighting to do today, so we should be good. And then just kind of move out of the way, I think. Jahira, you can move your moonbeam still, so let's get that on her. I also want to keep it kind of out of the way, so I'm going to do it about there. Okay, and we can also jab her. Again, I want to be careful. Shadowheart, get up here, please. So I think there's one more skull.
I must keep going.
Okay, we should be good. Will still looks like he has Phantasmal Force, but I think it's just residual. You can see where Lady Janeth is when I spin it like that. I don't think there's any more ghosts or skulls or anything else nasty that we have to worry about. I think we've got them all. I say there's no more ghosts. There's definitely at least one more ghost. But for that little section, I think we're good. So I think this is going to go once I exit turn-based mode. We should be fine. Are you okay, Will? There we go. Okay, it was just that last one. Oh my goodness. That is so challenging. It's such an annoying fight, but I kind of love it. I'm going to be honest.
No time to
so
rest.
We're in the artist's chambers.
And move. A strange easel. There's some kind of mechanism attached.
Okay. Could this strange mechanism be what we need to open the secret door? Maybe. It does say there's something there. Poltergeist. Where is that? Oh, yeah, there's more downstairs, but we'll come back and deal with those another day, I think.
Let's move.
They just stood around waiting for us. Where could the secret door be? I have no idea. What's this? Lady Janeth.
Take the piggy bank, bitch! Burn her! Roast her!
Okay, well, the ghost apparently does not like Lady Janeth. I wonder why.
Elle is watching every single step. Unhand me. Closer. Closer. Ah!
Bit creepy.
Bastard bog goblin! Get out!
She's not the most polite ghost, is she? This is Oscar, though. What does she think of Oscar?
Leave him! He is mine!
Okay, so the ghost appears to be maybe in love with Oscar, definitely possessive over him, literally possessing him, and therefore jealous of Lady Janeth. So things are starting to make sense.
I'll smear your flesh on this canvas.
I'd like to see you try, bitch.
Nasty interference. Rotten to the core. Die here. You want to.
Bit weird. And then there's this one here as well. Sybil Holly-Hollin?
Look at me. Aren't I beautiful?
So we have a name to the face. So what do we think? Do we think we put Oscar's photo on the easel? Is he that much of a narcissist that he uses his own portrait to open the secret door? Or do we think possibly the portrait of Sybil might work? Let's give it a try. I think I probably need to like...
Look at me. Aren't I beautiful?
Let me try and pick it up.
Look at me. Aren't I beautiful?
And see if this works. Let me move so I can see the secret door. Oh! Okay, that did not work. We have another tormented soul. It doesn't say it's Sybil though. I guess she didn't like being picked up. Magic missile. Boop boop boop.
Tormento.
I did something. What you didn't realise is that we had a literal Deva, a literal celestial with us. Enough of that bullshit. Bonk. Okay, I guess that man. I really like the air elementals. Let me just bring them back. I thought we were done with the fighting for this episode.
Another harvest.
Jaheira, give her a little jab. And Jaheira, could you possibly give her a bigger jab with a guiding bolt? Can I move her back? I can't, because the guiding bolt is at disadvantage. Shall I do whirlwind attack? It's fun, let's do it.
Perhaps I just don't understand modern art, but this painting's not entirely to my liking.
I don't think I've heard that comment from Will
Shouldn't have
before.
wished to live in more interesting times.
I guess let's try the picture of Oscar then. See if that works.
Do not touch him!
Oh, I'm gonna touch him. There we go. It was his own painting. I genuinely didn't remember which one it was. Okay. Painting of a smiling maiden.
The portrait is ice cold to the touch, filling you with a sense of overwhelming dread. So why is the woman smiling?
Okay, so apparently the painting...
The portrait is ice cold to the touch.
The painting
filling you
might
with
be
a sense
possessed.
of overwhelming dread.
What has Oscar been up to?
So why is the woman smiling?
Let's read this unsent letter. Kerry, my darling, I'm not sure why I'm writing this. Where you've gone to, no pigeon could deliver. Wait, I thought she was called Sybil. What's her name? Huh? Where you've gone to, no pigeon could deliver it. Still, if there's some part of you watching over my shoulder as I sit here, I beg you, leave me be. You fill my every thought, my dreams, my nightmares. Is there no reprieve from the memory of your face? The look of disappointment you cast upon me each time I closed my eyes. I cannot take much more of this. I must be rid of you. I must. The last sentence is too smudged to read. What's going on with Oscar? What's his jam? For the eyes of Lady Janeth only. The occasional smear of oil paint splashes this hastily quilled letter. My dearest Lady Janeth, I write to inform you of my progress on your portrait and my struggles therein. You see, while my skill at capturing countenance is considered far superior to other brushfolk of this good city, it is lacking in one particular aspect. My memory of your form is far inferior to the purest beauty I beheld when you first sat with me. How can I finish a masterpiece without confidence in my grasp of its subject? I beg of you, sit for me again. Allow me to finish this portrait in the proper fashion, with its ravishing subject firmly grasped within my gaze. Yours, Oscar Feverus. So this could be genuine. This could genuinely be like, you're the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. Like, please let me bask in your beauty. It could just be, like, again, I studied Shakespeare specifically for quite a long time. So the idea of like patrons and then, you know, having to write very flowery, flattering letters to your patrons to make sure that they keep giving you money in their patronage. Is it just flattery or is it genuine? We don't really know. We did have that conversation with him back at the Zentarim, at the hideout. And he was saying that he was in love with like an old country girl, I think, something like that. And he was torn between the two. He's like, which life do I choose? And we were like, pull yourself together. So it seems like he's got two ladies on his mind. And one of these ladies is a ghost and very jealous of Lady Janeth. So I don't know. I don't trust him. Oh, protection of good and... Scroll of protection from evil and good. I think maybe I should have put this on us before we attempted the absolute slaughterhouse of ghosts. But I'll take that now, I guess. Anything else? I feel like there's something there that I can't quite click on, but I guess not. We do have this... Ah, that must be his key. Remember, I got the key off Oscar. I nearly called him a corpse, but he's not dead. Letter to Oscar Feverus. Okay. The plot thickens. This parchment is old, flaky, and smells faintly of tomb musk. Interesting. Dear Mr. Feverus, I so appreciated the desperation of your correspondence. Heartbreak can impose such a terrible burden. I'm doing a bad impression of this person's voice. In my humble role as an interlocutor with this spirit realm, I believe I might be able to offer you some reprieve. Bring this letter to my mansion near the seafront, and together we will see if the dead have peace to offer you. Yours in spirit, Mystic Carrion. P.S. P.S. The door is regrettably stubborn, so you must speak its preferred words. Secretum mortuorum. Secret mortuary? Something like that. I don't know. I did get a first in classical Latin, but I'm very, very rusty. PPS. I may even consider a discounted rate if you're willing to recommend my services to Lady Janeth's well-coined kinsfolk. So it's kind of like some kind of necromancer business service, I guess. Mystic Carrion is the person we're looking for. Yoink, I'll take your stuff. Oscar, don't mind if I do. Let's go and report back to Lady Janeth. We've got a disguise kit here as well.
It burns. It burns. You will burn too.
It burns. The ghost does not seem very happy. Okay. Should I check outside? Let's have a check outside now. I can't imagine I'm like coming back up here for any reason, so let's have a nosy around. Oh. Really? That did not work. Okay. Excerpt from the Cherished Hollows, the amiable art of necromancy. It's a lonely, lonely world for a young woman in the modern culture of necromancy. She chafes against the shibboleth. Who needs necromancy? What could such a gross thing possibly be for? These questions are very valid. I hope my answer satisfies. Necromancy is a social magic. I have a zombie, Mr. Nascent Owens, under my thrall. Now, he remembers absolutely nothing of his past life. He only knows this new one that I've given him. He derives a large amount of pleasure from, say, getting me tea. Who needs Elon Musk's androids when you could have a necromancer zombie bring you tea? Administering a stinky but relaxing back rub. I pictured, if you've watched the Divinity trailer with the skin melting off him, giving you a or eating the brains of my enemies. Things escalated quickly. The spiritual implications are pretty profound here, right? Here's a husk imbued with purpose, given a direction, made useful in the most economic sense, and happy in the metaphysical sense. So who needs necromancy? We who demand a change to challenge the whole death thing because we're weird. And lonely, and we like having friends as much as anyone. Okay, fair enough. So it seems like Oscar has a side hustle or side interest in the realm of necromancy. I am so messed up right now. We've got a secret slab. So yeah, he definitely seems like he's been up to something secretive behind his wife's back at least. So what's this here? A cup and a large bottle. I want to get back downstairs, but I don't know how to deal with these spikes. I tried fireballing them and it didn't work. I don't really want to die walking through them. Can I like skirt around them? This might be where I suddenly... Can everybody just be careful of the spikes, please? Jaheira, I guess she's immune because she's like a druid. Okay. Let's short rest. Get some health back.
There is still enough to be done this day.
Yes, Jaheira. I'm gonna quickly save. Okay, it's only been an hour and a half, so that's not too bad. I feel like I've been talking for a very long time today. All right, let's head back down to Lady Janeth. Hopefully nothing is gonna start phantasmal forcing me as I run down here. There's some stuff over here though. Fancy letter. Dear Faerun, I can't say her name. Faerun. My word, your father and I were so delighted to hear of your betrothal. I read that as brothel for a second. Very different situation. And to a painter, no less, given your groom's rather unconventional background. So clearly she's of a higher status than a lowly painter. Like she's the patron, right? He's the, he's of a lower class. We'd be happy to put forward any sum you require for the ceremony. After all, one's daughter is only wedded once. Unless you're... I'm sorry, my hands farted then. Unless you're a Gunthmere, of course. I have to tell you about that another time. As for your nuptials, perhaps you could employ the High Hall. Or would you prefer something grander? We're very open to suggestions. Or my love mother. So even though she's like... She's made a comment about him having an unconventional background for someone of... you know, Lady Janeth's status, she's still being very, very supportive and she's still excited. P.S. I tried reaching out to that talented husband-to-be of yours. Please forgive me, I meant no embarrassment. But he has yet to respond. It would perhaps behove him to draft a reply soon. So she's expecting him to be basically at her beck and call and at her service in terms of like call and response. So... I don't know, maybe he had second thoughts about joining the aristocracy if he was always going to be treated as like a second class person. Scroll of Sea Invisibility, a bit late but I'll take it. Alright, I'm not robbing this lady because I actually do like her. I think her heart's in the right place even if she is a little bit snobby. The ghosts in the basement can wait until another day. I've had enough ghost hunting for one day and I want to go and check out this Mystic Carrion, so... Let's report in.
Did you find anything in Oscar's atelier?
Do I tell her? I want to tell her. Oh, I'm sorry to tell you this, but there is a painting of his former lover, and it was hidden in a side chamber.
Is that so?
Sorry.
Perhaps I asked too much, making him let her go so quickly. His love sickness will pass with time. Did you find anything else?
Shit, so she knew? She's like, he's an artist. He was just lovesick. Okay. The work of an amateur, we can insult him. Well, some very beautiful pieces of art. Oscar is truly talented.
Of course. My husband is a visionary. But did you find anything that might help him?
Let's see what she said. actually, we did find a letter from someone named Mystic Carrion. Have you heard of him?
Oh, not him. Carrion calls himself a spirit medium. His morbid services are something of a fad among the nobility. From what I've heard, it's invitation only. He has a mansion down near the water, a forsaken place, dank and decayed as he is. You must find Mystic Carrion. If he's responsible for this mess, he can bloody well clean it up.
Right, we have a mission. So let's head over there. I'm just gonna head directly to... Actually, do you know what? I want to see if the guy outside has anything else to say. Where is the front of the property? Because I really like the Dragonborn. And I feel like he really does have Lady Janeth's best interest at heart. Like, he seems quite protective over her. So what's going on up here? Did we go out here? Don't think we did. So let's just update him.
Enter, if that is your wish. Personally, I would advise you against it.
I really like him. Okay, we couldn't have any extra dialogue with him, but that's fine. Let's head over to Mystic Carrion's place. I think the lower city central wall is probably my best bet because I think this is where he is. Free the artist, yeah. So if I head to the lower city central wall and go past Sorcerer's Sundries and down, we can find it. What's this here? Oh, suspicious toys. I remember that we need to do that. I'm leaving that till later because I don't want to piss off Gortash sooner than necessary. Like, I want a free pass to roam the city, so... Gortash is one of the last problems that I'm going to deal with. And anything Gortash related. So yeah, I think we're heading down this way. Actually, do I want to switch out who I'm taking? I actually do. Sorry, let me head back to camp for a second. I've got my notes of like how I want to play this. So let me ungroup. I want to take Shadowheart. I want to take Gale just to mix up the group and have a few different people with me. And I want to take Astarion. Come on, gang. Let's go and see a corpse about some ghosts. So back to Lower City Central Wall. I'm going to try and watch out for companion chatter. So we want to go down this way. Should we get Gale to call one of his summons out? Like, Shadowheart has a Deva. I feel like... You can also get a Deva, right? Summon Deva. Should we have 2 Devas? We could do... I could always do this as my arcane battery. But I think we're okay. Do you know what, actually? Let's just do it. It's fun. This can be the Deva episode. There we go. Wasted my arcane battery to have 2 clones follow me around. I don't know, we're going to go and see a necromancer. It seems like a good idea to have some celestial backup.
If not over, then through.
Alright.
Will cure you of your pestilence. You have my word.
See what this Dragonborn's deal is.
Behold, this tree is plagued by pestilence, yet refuses to die. The goddess Shontia wishes me to save it. I can feel it.
Well, good luck. It does seem a little bit dead to me.
Shontia.
Maybe Halcyon can come and help. Let's see what the people hanging around outside have to say.
Something's on my mind.
Ah, don't worry about the smell, citizen. Probably just the drains. Nothing to concern yourself with.
I imagine this smells like... I don't know if you're going to have these everywhere in the world, like, you know, like butcher shops. If you've ever walked past a butcher shop, like obviously lots of people have the meat industry, but I know a lot of places have like big supermarkets. So these are like specific, like a grocery store, it's like a specific shop to go and get your meat. So you walk past them and sometimes like I don't know if it's like a dirty smell or like if it's just like old meat, but there's this really nasty waft that comes off them. And I'm vegetarian, so I walk past them, I'm like, that horrible old meat smell. I imagine that smell, but like on steroids, is what this place smells like. So yeah, let's head in.
Distinct whiff of undeath to this place. Though, curious. I can't say I've ever noticed the same about you, Astarion.
My whiff is very faint, thank you. Nothing a little bergamot, rosemary, and a hint of aged brandy can't hide.
I think vampires are...
It's the perfect olfactory disguise for a corpse. Honestly, I missed my calling as a perfumer.
He's basically saying he's a corpse. He is
really
undead.
thought this through a great deal. I'm impressed and appalled in equal measure.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like vampires are a different kind of undead. They're not like... I suppose they die and come back as a vampire, but I feel like they are kind of like a living undead, if that makes sense. They're more immortal than zombie. Different... I don't know. I always feel like they have like fast regeneration and stuff, so I see them as more living than dead. Anyway, I don't know. Let's talk to the wall.
Set into the mansion's faded exterior, you see the faintest outline of a door. An entrance designed to provide the utmost discretion. The door pulses with a heavy, melancholic magic. Whatever lies behind it concerns the living and the dead. You sense it waits for the right words. It requires permission to open.
Thank you to the voice inside my head that is narrated by Amelia Taylor. That's her name, right? Amelia Taylor, I feel like it is. I don't mean to be rude, I'm just really... I've got a habit of mixing up names and mispronouncing names. Praise the Absolute. Long live Gortash. Baldurian's butter knife. We know what it is, we read it in the note. Secreta mortuorum.
The door shudders. It has no choice but to let you inside.
Mystic carrion awaits.
I just realised Astarion chattering in my ear. I just realised Astarion is still absolutely spattered with blood. So yeah, he probably does smell. Okay, hello. Zombie noises. Hi. I love his design though, he looks really cool. Evil withers!
You do not have an appointment. Yet you seek an audience with Mystic Carrion. Ah, yes. You were drawn to me. A wanderer, bearing the scent of death.
That's Astarion.
You are familiar with the necromancy of Fae. I have heard the spirits whisper its name. Few books have the power to send a shiver through the living and the dead. Tell me, what did you make of its contents?
No, I didn't read it. That was my friend Dirge, and I think Gale might have skimmed a few pages. This is kind of why I brought Gale and Astarion, because they're interested in the necromancy of Fae. I could have brought Dirge, but I like this quest for Cordia. She's a bit more of a nice person, and I think she suits it better. Oh yes, I loved it, especially the part about the unicorns. That's a very her answer. I'm scared of annoying him. I'm gonna save and then say it. I'm scared he's gonna get mad at me and kick me out. Oh yes, I loved it. Especially the part about the unicorns.
You have not read it. Those with more sanguine natures are rarely attuned to the ethereal plane, or ready to receive its wisdom. Perhaps one day the book will reveal its secrets to you. Until then, they're best left between its covers. Unless you have any other business with me, I suggest you return to the domain of the living.
He's done with my bullshit. I'm too fairy tale princess for his liking. Like, Gale, do the talking. Well, actually, I came to discuss your client, Oscar. He's been possessed.
The painter. Yes, I remember. He wanted to contact a tormented spirit.
I gave him exactly what he desired, and for a pittance, given the complexity of his request. His inability to follow simple instructions is hardly my fault. If he wanted his safety guaranteed, that would have cost him extra.
Blimmin' liches. The most annoying kind of wizard. Gale looks like he stood so politely back there. What do I want to ask? I want to get to the details. Well, who was he trying to contact?
My clients are guaranteed absolute privacy in their consultations with myself and my spirits. I assume you came to me seeking an exorcism? I can provide you with the means to perform such a ceremony, but you understand, this is my livelihood. First, you must do something for me.
So you won't just do it out of the goodness of your heart?
I'm afraid my heart simply isn't in it. My professional services are available to you, should you be prepared to do something for me. The choice is entirely yours.
Go on then. What kind of service?
Do not worry. It is of an earthly nature. It regards a conduit of mine, Thrombo, who has recently deserted his duties. He has not gone far, but given the sensitivity of his nature, I would prefer that he is not free to roam the city. Return Thrombo's body to me, then I will give you what you need to cleanse Oscar of his spectral interloper.
Return Thrombo's body to me. That doesn't mean he's not walking around in it, you know? Okay, so many questions. His body? It sounds like you want him killed.
My child, that would be asking the impossible. He is already dead.
Oh, that makes sense,
He
actually.
is... What do they call them here? Ah, a zombie.
We've met a few.
A waif I rescued from the jaws of death and gave a second chance at earthly purpose. If he does not value the gift I gave in reanimating that wretched flesh of his, then I will take it back. It is my property, not his.
So again, trigger warning. Like, a common theme throughout Baldur's Gate 3 is the concept of slavery. And we're encountering this in the same vague area as encountering Cazador, who obviously treated Astarion as a slave. So I feel like this is that same theme coming back up, you know, who does one's body belong to? And Mystic Carrion sadly thinks that because he reanimated the corpse, it's his body. But we'll go and investigate this and see what exactly is happening. You know, if you think about Connor, does he have much personality in there? Like, how do reanimated corpses work? Do they have a soul? Do they have feelings? Do they have thoughts? I don't know. We've met a few. We'll figure it out. Well, Baldur's Gate is a big city, and name's not much to go on.
Had I thought you were the type to shout his name from the rooftops, I would never have offered you the job. Thrombo is not alone in his ingratitude. He has led others in my service astray. 3 of them, beggars and zombies alike. The others lack even Thrombo's modicum of intelligence. It should be no great task to wring his location from one of them.
Okay, so there you go. I've just got my answer. Thrumbo's got a modicum of intelligence, so that does mean he has his own thoughts. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about this, to be honest. Especially after what Astarion went through. But I also don't want to upset him. Like, I feel like I want to go and investigate this and act a little bit like I'm playing along without actually agreeing to do anything. So, I need time to think about this. I also wanted to say, he has that wizard thing. Like, Gale has this too, of being like, I'm so intelligent and I'm going to talk down to you. But where Gale does it in a way that feels kind of accidental and, you know, not necessarily mean-natured. He's just kind of like, oh, I didn't realise you weren't as smart as me. I forgot you weren't very well read. He's a bit like that with it. Like, Mystic Carrion has it in that, I'm holier than thou. Like, you know, little creature, you're so stupid compared to me. He's a bit nastier with it. Well, I need time to think about this. I actually want to quickly just look at his trades. Hood of the Weave, you gain a +2 to spell save DC and attack rolls. That could be handy for someone like Gale. Armor of the Spore Keeper, we don't have any Spore Druids. Veil of Mourning, let the undead blanch with fear. Undead have disadvantage on attack rolls against you and have advantage on saving throws against their actions and spells, and we have turn undead. That might be handy. Do you know what, Mystic Carrion? I'm going to trade with you and get my money back later, probably. And I'm also going to grab this Scroll of Dimension Door. That is expensive, though. That's like half my money. We can do without it. We can do without it. Well, I need time to think about this.
A simple errand seems no price at all for the soul of your artist friend.
He's not my
friend.
friend.
Take time to consider my offer. If that is what you require, I'm sure Oscar has plenty to spare.
As she leaves, she's like whispering to them. She's like, I don't like him. Right. Apparently, so we're looking for Thrumbo and 3 of his undead friends. It just so happens that we've encountered a few undead around our travels around the city. So let me figure out where this first one is. If I kind of zoom around a little bit, I might be able to spot one of them. One of them was near. You know, Baldur, the drow, who wants Astarion's blood. I feel like she's up this way. Let me head over here, because there was one like hanging around a newspaper stand in this direction. So we'll go and talk to him and see if he knows anything about Thrumbo, and we'll try and get some more information about why they ran away, whether or not they want to go back to Mystic Carrion. I'm suspecting not. He doesn't seem very nice.
You're just making that up.
I'd really spare no expense.
That patter works on bunters. But I know. You spend your wages
Okay,
on sweets.
here he is. Look, look, look.
Would you like that? Mommy,
Yes. Arms for the poor?
An air of decay hangs over the stooped beggar's form, the same that tainted Mystic Carrion's chambers. This is one of his runaway servants.
Anything you can spare for a humble beggar?
Actually, Astarion, do you have any more of that perfume you were talking about? I think she would give him some money, and then she would say, actually, perhaps you could help me with some information. Have you seen Thrumbo? Mystic Carrion is looking for him.
Thrumbo? Is he in trouble?
Oh, the concern for his friend. You're protecting your friend, I understand, but you can trust me, I promise. Let's do the cleric option. I've heard more than one confession in my time. Tell me what you know, and it will lighten the load. I promise I'm not going to hurt your friends. Something like that. Okay, give me guidance. This is our first roll of the day. It's a DC of 15. I've got a bonus of 8. Let's go ahead and get guidance off Shadowheart and Bardic Inspiration off Astarion. And your guidance too. Yay! Thank you so much. If you did visit the screen, you've helped me out. Amazing.
Yes, what an excellent idea. Frumbo had a plan. He was going to find us an abandoned house. Somewhere to hide away from carrion.
Okay. So they were working together, it sounds like. And it's nice that they care about each other. Right, the next place we want to try and go to then is... I think it's up this way. Let me head back here. Maybe not, actually. Let me look at the map. The next place we want to head to is the graveyard. Do you remember the one that was playing hide and seek? So we are heading in the right direction. We want to go up and around. Up to here. I'm just watching out for companion chatter. I'm sorry if I miss it. It's harder to hear. I don't know why it changes the audio so much when I wear headphones. Okay, this is a place we're going to come back to later. And here we are, we're back at the graveyard.
Let's get going. Knock it off. Let's go home. We can play Chase the Gelatinous Cube.
Chase the gelatinous cube? Excuse me? Okay, here we are. So he was around here somewhere. Oh, let's talk to her again. See how she's getting on. The little girl who was trying to summon her brother.
The Mortark is teaching me lots about death. And how it isn't that scary. She's a lot nicer than I thought.
Oh, so sweet. I love that we've given her like some kind of conclusion. Here he is, strange beggar Morbus.
Sister was always good at hiding, but I'll find her this time.
You recall where you've smelled this beggar's rotten musk before, in Mystic Carrion's chambers. This is one of the runaways he seeks.
Mystic Carrion is looking for you. He sent me.
No, not him. He isn't allowed to play. Swumbo said he can't find us. Swumbo said not to tell anyone where we went.
Okay. You poor creature. I'll not hurt your friend. I swear on all that I hold sacred. Give me guidance. This one's a little bit easier. There we go. Easy.
I can. That's good, because I like you. You're nice. Like Thrumbo. He told me what to do, but he said it very quickly. I didn't understand. All I remember is down the stairs, across the sand, down the stairs, across the sand.
Thank you. Right, down the stairs, across the sand. So I guess we're heading back to the beach area. But I'm going to go a little bit round the back. Round the back.
Nice, fresh ones, I know.
And go and look for that third zombie. Who I think Dirge might have run into. But, oh, I don't want to speak to the Steel Watch, thank you. They can mind their own business. So back here, so this is down by the side of the Flaming Fist, sort of behind the Stormshore Tabernacle. And there's a lot of beggars around here, and I can see one that looks particularly stinky, just starting to walk into the alley there. This one makes me sad.
Come to have a go. Give it your best shot.
An air of decay hangs over the stooped beggar's form, the same that tainted Mystic Carrion's chambers. This is one of his runaway servants.
Gold first, then you can hit me.
Well, I would never. I feel like we stink a little bit as well. I don't know how long Astarion has been sat there all bloody for. I've definitely got some kind of dirt on my face. Gale's looking very polished. He's not really done much this past few episodes. The divine tugs at you. Give in, letting your god flow through you. I'm scared I'd kill him. It says his perception. You ran away from Mystic Carrion to do this?
Carrion sent you? Shit. Don't think about trying anything. I'll fight back.
I don't fight with my knuckles. Cleric intimidation. Unless you want me to purge this realm of you and your undead brothers, I'm not a cleric of Kilemvor. Listen, I'm not going around purging undead. Just tell me where Thrumbo is, and it'll be like we never met. I mean him at no harm. Something like that. Guidance! I don't have advantage? Why not? Shadowheart can give me advantage. I can give myself advantage. There we go. Yay! Perfect.
I suppose that's all right. Thrumbo's more of a talker than I am. Thrumbo was going to get us a boat, but I haven't heard from him since. He must be somewhere near the water. I just hope he didn't drown.
Is that the same voice actor as Aradin? Again, it sounds funny in my headphones, but he really sounded like him then. Okay. Down to the water, he says. So, we're going to go past the Baldur's Mouth Gazette and back down to where we found Nine Fingers Keen. In fact, we do need to bob back in and speak to Nine Fingers. I forgot to do that before. So, it's good that we've come full circle.
One day, it's obvious, isn't it?
Talk amongst yourselves.
To keep us all nice and obedient.
It'll just be a minute. It's a big city, you know. So here we are, back to the alleyway of the guild.
Left.
Still alive, so that's progress.
Down the stairs and... Oh, was it up the stairs?
What did you say? Down the stairs, across the sand, something like that. Hello. Hello again. We survived.
Well, the fabled haunt of Nine Fingers Keen.
Oh, yeah?
Never visited before. I thought you got around.
I always steered clear. If guild members started disappearing, people would start asking questions. And Cazador hated questions.
Okay.
Understandable. When the answer is invariably, the silver-haired one ate them.
I don't think he eats them. He treats them more like a Capri Sun. Okay. Hi, Mol. How are you doing? Okay, she should be here. Here she is. Estelle, our favourite auntie. Kind of want to talk to Uskar again after you found out that thing in the bank where he was like talking to the Sharans, but I don't know.
We haven't known each other for very long, so perhaps I ought to clarify. When I say don't interfere or else, most people avoid finding out what or else means.
Maybe I should have brought Jaheira with me. I might put in some clips of Jaheira if I try it again and she has more to say. Your ambush was unfortunately a complete failure, and it would have been much worse if we hadn't been there.
You think so? Well, perhaps I'll buy a better mimic. Test it on you. You're still the city's best chance of sending the absolute packing. So, yes, I need you. I even like you. But know that I do not need or like anyone so much that I will let them cross me twice. You want to handle Minsk? Then handle him before I do.
Trust me, Auntie, I've got this. Okay, so she was a little bit mad at us, quite frankly. But that could have gone worse than it did. I think she has a quiet respect for us, you know. We are right. Like, I don't know. Try that battle yourselves. Step back. Take one person, go invisible. See how that plays out. See if any of those bankers are left standing, because it looked like they were having a tough time.
Ever get bored standing in this?
Okay, so where we need to go to find this zombie, Thrumbo, is just to the side here. So this is the alleyway. We turn. You've got these like broken bricks, and we're just going to climb down these vines. And something tells me, he said, down the stairs, across the sand. He's looking for a boat. He's in an abandoned building. I think this might just be the place. So...
Property of Vonane. Do not disturb.
Dear One Eye, I don't know who you are, but I know we've a friend in the... let me try that again. I don't know who you are, but I know we've a friend in common. A dear friend who I haven't heard from in a while. The last time we spoke, she said she was meeting you, and she hasn't been seen since. I'm not trying to accuse you of anything, but I am worried. If you know anything about her whereabouts, please come and find me. I'll be at the Water Queen's house. I don't really know what's going on with that, to be honest. I'm going to take that. It says we shouldn't go through, but I'm just going to go through. If I was a zombie, where would I hide? Under the bed? I don't know, it's a bit low. Could there be anywhere else where he might be hiding?
Leave me be! What are you doing in here?
The man's stench is unmistakable.
I'm used to
Death,
it.
decay, despair. This must be Thrumbo, the runaway mystic carrion was so eager for you to retrieve.
This is my spot. Go on, find your own.
No, I came to find you. Mystic Carrion was very clean that I bring you... Clean? Mystic... Try that again. Excuse me, it doesn't help that I keep needing to burp. I came to find you. Mystic Carrion was very keen that I bring you home.
Mystic Carrion? You're working for him? Oh no. No. I knew he wouldn't let us leave in peace. You don't have to help him.
No.
He's the one you should be after, not me.
Well, why?
You've met him. How can you need more justification than that? He murdered me. Murdered my friends. Snatched us right up from the dockside and made us these things. Monsters. Fit for gutting and grinding and desecrating the dead. He constantly abuses us. Makes us do the worst things you can imagine. There used to be 5 of us. My friend Talus, he couldn't take it anymore. One day, I saw him drive a coffin nail right through Carrion's skull. Then another, and another. We thought he had done it. Freed us all. Then when dawn came, Talus seized up suddenly like something had got a grip of him. We ran to help, but he just exploded. I got so much blood and pulp in my eyes. When I look back, Carrion was just stood there, completely unharmed.
Well, he's a lich, so yes. Well, that's horrible. All right, I'll help you. What can I do?
We'd have to stop him resurrecting somehow. But I don't know how.
Gale, do you know how?
Since Talus died, I've been watching Carrion, trying to figure out his secret, and I think he's a mummy lord.
A lich, yes, we've established that. Okay, Cleric, as undead go, mummy lords are particularly hard to put to rest. I hope you're wrong. He does seem rather keen on bandages. I like this one because it's the Cleric option. Well, as undead go, mummy lords are particularly... I like as well that she just agrees with what he's calling it. As undead go, mummy lords are particularly hard to put to rest. I hope you're wrong.
He as good as told me so himself. After Talus died, Carrion blindfolded me and took me into a strange place. A foul and ancient place. Somewhere the living wouldn't dare to tread.
Okay.
Down there, he showed me a jar. Said it contained the secret to eternal life. And if I behaved, he would share it with me. I think it was his heart. I'm not stupid. I know what he did to my friend. Gods, how I'd love to smash that bastard jar. That's how you kill mummy lords, you know.
We did find a jar, actually. We found a jar, kind of like canopic jars from ancient Egypt, like containing his organs. We found a jar in the basement of the church, the mortuary, where they were doing like the autopsies and preparing the dead for burial. We did find a jar down there. So I don't think it was the heart though. Obviously the jar grants immortality to the persons whose heart is inside, not just everybody. Okay, I'll find and destroy the jar. Where should I start?
I'm not sure, but in the house, beneath Carrion's salon, there's a chamber. He never lets anyone down there, so it must be hiding something important. Perhaps it's there.
Okay.
But be careful if you return to Carrion. He'll know you spoke to me. Make sure he doesn't see or smell you. He'll turn you into one of us, and he'll know I sent you. I don't want to die like Talus did. I want to live. Well, you know what I mean.
It could be like a whole club of zombies.
This is still the safest place to hide. It's just bad luck I was discovered. I must be patient. My brothers need me.
I just realised there's another fight I need to do. Sorry that I went in your cupboard. I probably should have asked. Let's pop out here. And there's this hatch that we could poke down.
Well, hello.
Find out more about who lived in this place.
Should be easy.
I'm just going to go ahead and lockpick it.
Sense watchful eyes upon you. Perhaps some locks are better left unpicked.
Of course, sorry. Terribly sorry. Maybe I'll come back to it, Sailor Petey.
At least things have stayed interesting.
Let's go around this way. Actually, do you know what? Sailor Petey being here might actually be a good thing. Do I want him to move? Normally he stands here. Now he's standing here. Which I think is actually kind of a worse position, not gonna lie. I am just gonna go in here and hide out. So while I wait for Sailor Petey to move, what was I gonna say? Something about Mr. Carrion, I can't remember. So apparently we can't go back to him because he'll smell Thrumbo on us and the other zombie, and he'll know that we found them, and then he'll be angry that we didn't take him back. So that's good to see. He's gone. Okay, Astarion, try again. Come out here.
Yes, let's.
This time crouch. I don't know why I didn't crouch before. And lockpick, please.
Easy.
Let's try and do this quickly. Give me guidance. We're in. Okay, I figured we'd look down here now because I won't remember to do it again if we don't do it now. Okay, what have we got down here? Anything useful that we can steal? Doesn't appear to be too much. But let's have a quick poke around because I like poking around. I like finding out the lore of the place. The Annals of Baldur's Gate, we've read that already. Okay, I'm actually going to ungroup Astarion because I was going to say I sense a trap.
Someone doesn't like visitors.
So it's better just to send the one person in, I think. Quietly. Don't go. Damn it. Astarion! You literally knew it was there. Why did you run across it? And then he's failed to notice this one. I'm just going to move him carefully past.
Subtle steps.
Astarion, why? You ran around it anyway. Make it make sense. Oh, there's another one. Of course you didn't realise. What have we got going on here? Is this a Zentarim thing? That is not Zentarim. What's that? If anyone recognises that symbol, tell me what that is. I am not too familiar with whatever that is. Okay. So I'm curious about the lore. That's Zentarim. Okay. There's a lever here, so I can probably just shoot an arrow at that. Boop. And here we go. Little sneaky side room. Scrap of love letters. This salt-stained scrapbook contains a dozen envelopes glued to its inner pages. Do you know what? I want to check that I'm still recording. I am. Perhaps these envelopes once contained letters, but now all are gone but two. Letter 1 to Winky. Oh, Winky, how I long to be away with you in the open seas, far from that grim old flood tide, away where I can love you freely and without fear. With my ability to charm fish from the waves, we'll never lack for food, and you know I'll never tire of your chowder. Letter 2. Dear Salty, the moonshays, I'll show them to you oh, this is a guy. The moonshays. This is like islands, like the Moonshay Isles. I'll show them to you, lass, and we'll dance on them silver beaches in the silver moonlight. But I don't want no trouble on our sea journey, so first I must make my peace with Umberlee with a grand donation. Not much longer, Salty. Winky and Salty. I'm going to take this because I wonder if we're going to actually run into what happened with these people. Some gold here, but there's not enough worth taking. I feel like Astarion would grab the wine though. He does like a drink, considering he's a vampire and he doesn't really need to. You know, he's a bit partial.
What's in here?
Okay. So it does seem like there was some kind of like smuggling people out of the city thing that was happening here, which is probably why Thumbo came down here. Probably as well just generally people trying to get out of the city because of what's been going on. Counting house safe number 6 key. We'll take it. Not a vault key, but a safe key. Smuggler's note. Hey, One Eye. Sure I can get you and your wave servant Philly out of town without Captain Grizzly and the flood tide knowing. Captain Grizzly? We met her. She was the bartender who was actually the hag, but was a real bartender as well in the Blushing Mermaid. Meet me at that abandoned beach house, you know, about when the moon rises on the night of the 14th of Pennoth. Bring that begemmed dagger I like, Sneggers. 1486. I'm going to take that because that might be useful. 1486. Oh, it's the date. I get it. I thought it might be a code, like the bank code. So yeah, I think it's good to explore these places and just kind of see the storytelling of them, because obviously, you know, people aren't really being allowed to leave the city because the Flaming Fist are kind of like blocking all the gates. But
a trap. Someone doesn't like visitors.
You know, but these little smuggling operations, fishermen, you know, dock hands. It seems like that's the way to get out of the city if you do want to. There we go. Thank you for giving me guidance. Yeah, not much in there. Not really worth coming down here other than a little bit of extra lore. But yeah, I like the idea of them, you know, having an escape route. You know, like if you have the right friends. It's like during COVID when suddenly the most important people became like the essential workers. And then other jobs, you know, suddenly weren't as important anymore. And we realised how much we valued kind of like delivery drivers or, you know, grocery shop workers and nurses and, you know.
I've got a long road ahead.
If you're in a situation where you had to get smuggled out of a city, knowing a fisherman is there, you know, the friend in the right place. Okay, so next up, I kind of want to save. It's time to do this fight. let's just head down here and see what happens. Watch out, Petey.
Hells.
Brilliant entrance. Like, I love how they actually swim up. So yeah, we're gonna have to protect this guy because he's in a bad situation, but they are wet, which means they don't like lightning damage, which fortunately is something that Cordia does pretty well. So I'm gonna go over here, I'm gonna take out these ones first. We've got these 4 and then this one here that I might be able to get with one good lightning bolt. If I'm very lucky. Oh, my angle's not quite right. Can I get a bit further over here? Is it worth a quick Misty Step? Probably not. Okay, let's just go in with... Let me get these 4. Oh, I only got 3 of them? Are you kidding me? Damn. Well, do you know what? Let me... Witch Bolt this one. Four. Took down 4. I'm worried about this guy though. Okay. Dava, I think you could probably head over here to this one. And give him a little bit of a bonk. Shall we do Wrathful Smite? It says, can frighten your target, stop them moving closer. We did some damage. Let's get this guy involved as well. You know, team up on this guy. Can't take reactions. Let's go ahead and do that. Actually, do you know what? Let's just normal bonk him. The Dava Mace is pretty overpowered. We missed.
I missed this.
Hey. Oh no, it's... Gale, why? Why? Okay. Do you know, I could have sanctuaried him. He's stood in water, so if I did lightning damage, he's gonna get hurt. I want to keep Sailor PT alive. Historian, can you please move a little bit closer? Do you know what, actually? Can he hide, do you reckon?
We'll do it my way.
No.
Over here.
Move closer. Let's try and... I've not got advantage on them. Disarming attack? The one with the spear. Missed. Dread Ambusher. This guy again. Okay, not bad. Do I have advantage on it now? I don't. If I put... What's best to do? What's best to do? Hunter's Mark doesn't give me advantage, does it? Okay, let me just go ahead and... Let me try disarming attack again on this one. God damn it. Let me try Dissonant Whispers. Okay. Not the best. I hope PT stays alive. Okay. That's not too bad. Okay. We're okay. Is PT I'm worried about? I can't resurrect PT. Okay, we're good. Okay, Shadow Heart. This one hasn't had his turn yet. Perfect. Let's go ahead and... Do we think Ice Knife? Oh, I'm going to get PT. Let's go ahead and... Should we do a risky Guiding Bolt? It's too risky. Let me... Why doesn't she have Misty Step? Because I feel like Inflict Wounds is going to work a lot better. How close can you get? Can you... How far can you jump? Not far enough. I think Misty Step is going to be a good call. I don't have any scrolls of Misty Step. No! Do you know what? I need those, though. I'm going to need those in the future. I've got Moonbeam, but I'm scared PT's going to run into it. I'm just gonna try doing radiant damage on him.
Down with you.
Not enough. Damn it. Oh, she can sanctuary him. She can sanctuary him. It's okay.
You need to pick me up.
Sailor PT, you're gonna be okay. We've also got these two, but
On my way.
like I feel like Sailor PT was the most at risk. Okay. He's frightened. He did nothing. Perfect. Right, Gale. Let's start dealing with some of these people. We have Artistry of War. Let's do. How much does that do? 8 to 18 force damage. He has 8 hit points. 1 on him. That should take him out because it's guaranteed to hit. It's like magic missile. Oh, I'm not close enough. Gale, move forward. You plonker.
On my way.
Okay. 1 on him. One on him and the rest on him. Petey's alive!
Thank you for cutting those creatures down, truly. Gods know what would have happened if you weren't here.
It's no problem, really. We were just passing through. Always giving us a load of gold. I mean, I feel bad taking it.
Gods, do they stink.
This is, if you happen to lose Kethric's stone,
Over my boat.
this is kind of a safety mechanism. So if you lose any of the stones that you need for the Crown of Tarsus, they show up in the bodies of these on the beach. It's kind of like a safe, like a backup plan for Larian. So you're not like locked out of the story if you lose them. Okay. Nothing too exciting there, but I'll take the Wispweed. Gale, let's ungroup you for a second, because I would like you to go on a special mission for me. I feel like I saw this in maybe a Toy House short, but apparently if you go over here and you get a shovel, because there's no dig spot, there's no like roll for this. It's a bit of a secret, but if I get a shovel off Cordia, possibly, where does she have it? Here we go. Sorry, it's behind my head. Gale, take the shovel. And we start digging about here. Why didn't it work? Try again. So I wonder how many of these there are on the map. These like little secret dig spots. Start digging. Gale, why are you not digging? Mate, I know it's manual labour. I know it's hard work for a weak and feeble wizard. Ugh, I don't know why it's not working. I'm sad. Maybe I'm not getting the dig spot quite right. I got it on the first attempt last time. Why is it not working? Like literally got it first try last time and now I can't make it work. But you basically dig up a skeleton and it's real. It is really there. It really does work. I just can't for some reason get it to work right now because I'm trying to show you guys. Does it? Wait, hang on. Is there like a... No, I don't know. I can't make it work. I'm sad. Because I always wondered why you could get over there and then there's like nothing there. But secretly there is something there. I just can't find it.
Still breathing.
And now I feel like I've lied to you, but I didn't. It's really there. I've seen it with my own eyes. Let's keep looking at these. I can't say it. Sauhin? See if they've got anything else on them. Hi.
Well, that could have gone a lot worse. Thanks for that.
Okay, I'm gonna wrap up on the beach.
Gods, all we wanted was a nice dockside walk, not an unscheduled menagerie visit.
And then we'll have a look in the basement of Mystic Carrion. And then I'll probably wrap up the episode because I'm losing the ability to talk. what's this? Waterlogged letter. If you're reading this, I'm probably dead. Trapped underwater by madmen and fishfucks. Explosives everywhere. No way out. Praying for help. Marjorie Quinton. Holly, I love you all. Someone's stuck underwater for some obscure reason. I wonder what that's all about. Maybe we'll find out in a future episode.
Thanks again for dealing with those Sohagan.
Sohagan.
You saved more than just my livelihood.
Well, how are things here?
A bit quieter after the Sohagan attack, but that's to be expected. Loyal customers will be back.
It's been 5 minutes. I'm sure it'll be fine. What do you have in stock?
Fish mainly. The Flaming Fest commandeer the best stuff, but I can show you what I've got.
Sure. So let's help this guy out. We don't really need these fish, so I'm gonna let him have them. And you know what? Nice bit of wine as well to wash it down with. We'll just go ahead and give it him. There we go.
Watch yourself, eh? God's willing, there won't be any more of those things.
Literally no reason to do that. There's no gameplay. I just like doing it.
Oh, I saw you fighting those monsters. You were magnificent.
Thank you.
I think. I mean, I couldn't really see from where I was, but I bet you were.
I took down 4 of them immediately, so yeah, not bad.
I want to have a word.
That was incredible!
Thank you.
And just think what a story it'd make when fish fight back.
You should write it. Make a few gold coins. Sounds exciting. Pigeons! These two are a little bit sus. If you hang around long enough, it sounds like they're having maybe a guild meeting.
So, still got the goods?
Wouldn't be here if I didn't, would I? And you? Keeping up your end?
Uh-huh. Flour. 9 whole sacks. Just don't think too hard about where they came from.
Did some upper city type wake up to find an empty larder this morning?
Better than not waking at all. Good quality stuff, too. Not a weevil inside.
Pity. I like a little crunch.
To each their own, I guess. I'm wondering if he was part of the attack in Act 1 on the Blighted Village. Not the Blighted... Yeah, the Blighted Village. You know, the windmill where... is it Barkos was attached to it? I always get Barkos and Wilbur.
What do you have for me?
Side of salted pork, some barley, and 6 dozen eggs. Assuming none broke. Fresh as you'll get.
Fresh, you say? I checked the last line of bucket of water. They all floated.
That means they're good.
Means they're old. Still, though, I'll take old over none at all.
I told my third husband the very same on our wedding night.
So this is just giving you, again, a little bit more environmental detail about what's going on in the city. People are starving, you know.
Plenty to do and see in the gate. No need to barge in on a private chat.
I was going to give you some meat, but if you're going to be rude...
For now,
9 fingers.
You'd think something like this would be below her.
Nothing's below her. Not if she thinks she's owed a cut. Let's just keep our heads down.
Easier for you to say.
Oh, okay. So they're doing it behind her back?
Just discussing the weather, dearie. Nothing of interest to you.
I'm sure. We'll go about your day then. A little bit of sauce.
Maybe we should meet somewhere different.
Okay, so to get into Mystic Carrion's basement, there's a number of different methods.
That's curious.
You can just go in this little hole back here, but it's tricky because you can see everything's red, so we need to be very subtle about it. I think I'm going to send a Astarion in.
Careful.
And I think I'm going to give him another cute little potion of gaseous thought form. And hopefully he should be able to just sneak in through this hole.
Alright.
Easy. Okay. Let's have a poke around, see what we can find. So we are looking for some canopic jars that contain Mystic Carrion's organs, specifically the one that contains his heart. We want to end his immortality so that we can kill him and allow his little zombies to go free, because clearly he's being a little bit of a menace. You know, he's selling his services to the patrons. You know, he's got Oscar possessed. It doesn't seem like a good situation. He's literally keeping these zombies in slavery. He's murdered them, actually. I don't think I talked about that. So it's not like he's just found a random corpse and brought it back to life like we did with Oscar. He's killing them in order to make them servant zombies. So yeah, bad man. And then probably getting them to do the same to other people. Some mortals might wonder why a mummy lord, well, he calls himself a mummy lord apparently, would abandon a subterranean crypt where he has abided for several hundred lifetimes, safely conducting delicate experiments to the very nature of life and its so-called opposite, death, and trade all of that for a perilous existence in a ramshackle waterfront house at the cesspit of Baldur's Gate. Some mortals might be morons. An entity of... I can't say this word, which is funny because it's the literal meaning, is being well spoken. An entity of erudition and taste must naturally have a keen appreciation for what the surface world has to offer. The lilt of music and the lyricism of poetry, the cry of seagulls over grey harbour at sunset, the touch of a soft, non-decayed hand. You don't need a nose to savour a fine wine. All of these things and more I have earned through my dedication to esoteric studies, but all of these things, as well as rare alchemy ingredients, alembics and athanors, cost money, a lot of it. Thus my new career as a high-priced and exclusive mystic consultant to the wealthy of the upper city. I have needs, and they will not be denied. So he's like, why did I leave my little factory, my little laboratory?
And what would Carrion be doing down in the ruins under the city?
I don't know, but maybe we should go and find out and steal his elixir of necrotic resistance. Yeah, some experiments going on there. Over here, I thought this was a puzzle. So it looks like there's 4 canopic jars. It looks like this is where they would normally be, but currently they're not stored here. I have actually gone and got those jars and tried putting them on here in different combinations. I've tried everything I could possibly think of because I thought this was some kind of puzzle, but I've never been able to get it to do anything. So if you know that this is some kind of puzzle and there's some kind of method to this, please let me know in the comments down below. Nothing I've tried has been successful. Oh, potion of animal speaking. Yoink. I do like my animal sidekicks, so that could come in handy. Okay, nothing else too interesting here. I'm going to have a starring sneak and go up this ladder. So, there's Mystic Carrion. This is the room that we were in before. We're in like a little sneaky back room, I guess. Let's go up here. Let's poke around, see what else he's up to. Got a sneaky stone wall.
Well, hello, beautiful. If only it was fresh.
Astarion. This is gross. Astarion's into... Oh, soul coin. Astarion's into it, apparently. Yeah, it looks like... There might be another reason people have been going missing around Baldur's Gate. It seems like Mystic Carrion might have had something to do with this. That is a lot of bodies. Gross. Okay, let's see. Can I get behind that curtain? No, that's just like the window. Okay. Let's have a look through here. Seems like I need to do a bit of lock picking though, so give me guidance. Come on, Astarion. Yeah, natural 20. Okay. What's this? Evil, evil, evil. Father, carrying my arse. You're nothing but a scam artist. Oh, this is probably from one of the patriarchs. Father, carrying my arse. You're nothing but a scam artist. They say you're a necessary evil if we want to talk to our loved ones, but I say you're just plain evil. As soon as I have enough evidence to report you, you can expect a visit from the Fist. Better yet, the Steel Watch. Okay, so not all his customers are happy customers, apparently. Okay, what else have we got going on over here? Yoink. Hello? Hi. Okay, we've been spotted, but they don't seem to be too mad at me yet. Apparently they don't mind me poking around. Please understand. Please, Father Carrion, I beg of you. I just need a little more time to earn back enough to pay your fee. My house was ransacked. I have nothing left. I can hardly put food on the table. Do you think he cared? I don't think he cared. Findings of the Hinterlands, new edition. Oh, he's a bit angry at Astarion for poking around in the bookcase. I'll let you pause and read that if you want to. Let's go and see. Yeah, they're not attacking us, so. Hello. Apparently I shouldn't have gone upstairs. If I talk to them, they do actually warn me to not go upstairs. I don't know why I didn't talk to them. I think we might have to make a break for it. I think we're gonna have to try and get out of this door. Let me dash. And I'll go and lockpick this. Oh look, he's like, do you know what I mean? He's like got all these like undead servants. He's gross. That is quite a high roll. Please give me guidance. I need your help. I've got a plus 13, but I failed. I failed. Give me guidance if you haven't done it yet, please. Wait, wait. No, I've not done it. No. Oh. Mistakes were made. 15. 18. 20. 24. Yay! Okay. Okay, door's open. Door's open. Okay. Astarion, get out. Okay. Now I've got a choice. I've got one bonus action left. I can dash or I can hide. Or jump. Let me just move forward a little bit. He's probably gonna die if I jump that far. I could go invisible. Wait, can I go invisible as bonus action? I've got a potion of, I have got a potion of invisibility. Oh, I should have shut the door. Okay. Don't find me, don't find me, don't find me. I'm okay. I'm alright. I'm alive. Run. Mistakes were made. What's this? Oh, it's the door. Okay. I'm probably going to hurt myself trying to jump down here, but it's fine. Wait, has he got Misty Step? No, he hasn't. I could feather fall, but I'm just going to take the hit points. I'm going to take the damage. Oof.
Awaken.
Okay, well, no canopic jars, I'm afraid. No sign of Mystic Carrion's heart, so we're going to have to keep on looking. I think we're going to have to look for this underground laboratory that he had. Dee, get out of my laboratory! But that's it for the day. I am trying to avoid long rests, because I don't know if there's like a limit on how many long rests you can have before the person that Orin took, who happens to be Halcyon in this playthrough, dies, or Will's dad dies and we get locked out of being able to rescue them, and I don't want to have to replay everything just to save them, so I don't think I'm going to long rest, but I'll meet you in the next video and we will we'll see what mischief we can get into in that video. And I don't know what we're going to do next. Probably need to head underground, probably need to look for Minsk, we need to look for Mystic Carrion's vases, we need to look for Orin's hideout, so I think we're probably heading into the sewers next. That's probably the next plan. So I'll see you in, maybe we'll have a look at this park as well. I will see you in the next video. I hope you enjoyed, and yeah, I hope I'm doing a good job of giving you a guided tour around Act 3 of Baldur's Gate, which is said to be the most overwhelming part of the game, but I love it. I think there's so much to do. I love that I have like a plan of where I'm going and what I'm doing next. So yeah, come and join me, and we'll try and complete this game together. We're getting quite close to the end now. I'm getting quite excited. See you again soon. Bye. See you again soon. I should say before I go as well, I've started playing Divinity Original Sin and just recording it. I play it off camera all the time, and I figured I might as well just record it and stick it up whenever I'm doing that. So hopefully I'll be able to get those out quite frequently. So watch out for those as well, because Larian have announced their next game. It's not Baldur's Gate 4, it's Divinity, which seems to be just a new start on an old series. And yeah, I'm very excited. So yeah, come and check out Divinity Original Sin, see what we might be in for if you like Baldur's Gate, and you know, I'm gonna go. Bye.
I'm about to go off like a weapon, fuel to the top, got a filled up engine. In my thoughts, obsession, I will not stop, no, I'm never second guessing. I got a God complex. Haters love to hate, but I never feel pressed. Got a lot on my plate, but I never get stressed. I'll take all the pressure like I'm acing this test. Oh! Tear it up like I'm Jason. I see the world like it's ready for the taking. I see this place like a game I'm playing. Straight to the bank to collect my payments. No negotiations, it's my way, I was born impatient. And like a damn Freemason, I'll run this nation. They call me
Is this part of the show? Praise the Absolute.